Roll20 not wanting me to pop the chat out. Apparently it's not a thing anymore. You can't fucking pop chats out in Roll20. They hate us. I don't know. It's fucking frustrating. But, boy, tonight's going to be wild. I apologize to anyone who is tuning in for the first time out of all the new people who follow the EFP channel. Tonight is going to be a very difficult combat surrounded by mistakes, I think. A lot of mistakes is what's going to happen. I'm so sorry. For those who haven't been here, we do a pre-show from 7:10 to 7:30, which is us just shooting the shit, talking about what's going on. That's right. All the things that we have going on in gaming. I know Drew and I have been busy as fuck. And then we did a movie show on Monday. That was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
Kelly showed up for that.
Yeah, don't waste your time and watch Exit Speed. It is not a good movie.
Well, hold on. The truth behind that is pretty simple. Amazon said we could play Speed, the movie, and we were gonna play Speed, the movie, and then they changed it to where you have to have IMDb to play a watch party for Speed.
So wait, like Speed the movie?
We were gonna, because we played homage to it in Cyberpunk in episode 2, and we were in Fenrir Rising, and we were gonna do that. And they're like, yeah, let's play Speed. It'll be great. Oh, yeah, look, you can do a watch party. And we went to do the watch party. I tested it. It worked. And they're like, by the way, you have to have IMDb now to do it on a watch party. Sorry.
Yeah, Speed's not available.
Speed's not available.
It's the one with Keanu Reeves in the bus, right?
Yeah, correct.
Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, okay.
So
we're on the same page now.
So Exit Speed is also on a bus.
Kinda.
And
there's a bus.
There's a bus in it.
There's Leah Thompson going.
There's
Leah Thompson going. Shh.
As she's fucking murdering someone. Oh my god.
That was the best. That was the best part.
Oh, dude, it was so good.
Yeah,
that
Leah
part,
Thompson's in it.
That one part was good. Well, also
fun fact:
the wondrous tampon of healing +2.
I think my favorite part is when the coach got shot and it went into like dramatic music and everyone's like, nobody cares. We fucking hate that character.
Totally hate him.
Play again. Let him die. Get out of the slow-mo. Move it on.
So
we've only got 20 minutes left.
Fun fact, Sandra Bullock took a bus driver's exam when she was filming the movie, and she passed it. They didn't expect her to pass, but she did it.
Wait,
she got certified.
Are you talking about for
Speed?
For Speed?
For Speed in 1993, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It totally unrelated. I just saw it as a random fact this week that she took a bus driver's exam and passed it.
Well, we would have watched that
preparation for the movie,
except that apparently not allowed. Was super upset. I really thought that we were going to get to watch it, but it was fun though. Drew and I got to use the new Norse Foundry setup. That was super fun. We had a bunch of people show up who we let them vote. By the way, we didn't even point that part out.
Yeah,
we let them vote.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Do you know whose fault it is? Single-handedly Drew's from Norse Foundry. He spent like 30,000 channel points to put in extra votes for Exit Speed because everybody was voting for Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic's a classic. What?
Oh, come on. That's so good.
Yeah. He wanted to see how we'd handle a bad movie.
I came in hot with some salt.
Yeah,
you did. It was pretty great.
Way salt. It was great.
So you got a B Speed movie over Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah.
Which I still haven't seen.
This wasn't even B. This wasn't even B rated. Like it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
C+?
It was. Clown Town was better than this movie.
It was Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Clown Town's a good movie, though.
For a horror movie, it's fucking
Clown
great.
Town is not a good movie. It's an okay movie.
Really?
It was
not.
There's this one dude in it who's really good.
There's this one guy who doesn't suck in it. He may be on the show tonight.
Jesus.
So we did that. That was super fun. Fenrir has been super fun. We announced who our next guest star is for Fenrir Rising, which is pretty cool. I talked to him today for like 2 hours. Alan, did you see who it is?
No.
It's Matthew Palmer. He's a fucking pro wrestler.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Ember Moon's husband.
It's Ember Moon's husband, yeah. So he's playing. Ember wants to, but she can't because of contractual bullshit. So that's pretty cool. What else happened this week? Oh, dude, that gunslinger thing you posted, Todd, the archetype, or not actually gunslinger. In my eyes, it's for gunslinger.
Oh my God, Caitlin.
Oh,
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the show.
We're doing our pre-show before we go live here, so we answer questions and talk about stuff before we dive into episode 11. Don't worry, you don't have to see the other 11 episodes, the other 10 episodes for tonight. The party's gonna get murdered today, so it's okay.
Yeah, we might die.
But welcome to the show.
Listen, party, we should have been dead already. You got this.
I mean, that's true. That's absolutely true.
This is true. Yeah. We're just talking about the new archetype and adventure class and stuff that has come out from PF2. What was that class archetype from, Todd?
the new Abomination Vaults AP.
Oh, really?
Has a Ghost Hunter archetype in it. Yeah,
Nice.
I saw it on Archives of Nethys. It looks pretty fun.
Well,
So
Caitlin,
that'd
what
be
did you
perfect
guys?
in our setting?
Did you guys play Pathfinder 2? What'd you guys just leave doing? What were you streaming? While we're doing our ramp up to our show.
Yeah, no, Caitlin is she was streaming Evil Land 2, I think.
Oh, really?
Caitlin, is that what you were
Nice.
running? Yeah. Yeah,
Any
Evil
good?
Land 2. Yeah, it's fun. It's like it goes from like Final Fantasy top view to like side scrolling, and it's all like 8-bit, 16-bit.
Oh, cool.
It's the game where you progress through the different game styles of RPGs over the years, right?
Oh.
That I'm not sure. I haven't played it yet. She's been
Genre
playing it for a little
hopping
bit.
Evil Land 2.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm looking at it right now. I know I'm gonna start playing Medium. I'm gonna stream Medium. It's free on Xbox right now, so I'm gonna stream. I got it on
is it
PC.
really?
Yeah, it's on
That's
PC.
the one
so
where
I'm
it's like it's Spirit World and Real World at the same time. Right?
dualities, and you play a Medium. Yeah, so I'm
It's
super
free
pumped
on
for that.
Xbox.
Yeah, you can play it on PC. I downloaded it for PC.
No shit. I'll
On
have
the
to pick
Game
that
Pass.
up.
So yeah, so for those who are here, our show, I guess since we're ramping up into our start time, I can tell you the lowdown. We run a soul punk Victorian horror setting. We've been playing in this setting as a group. Alan's new, the guy in red, Oliver. Everyone else has been around for a while. Helped me create it over the years. I do competitive storytelling for tabletop games. We all have been playing together on and off for years. And this is the set piece we always kind of land on and want to play. And this is Oliver's first foray into it. He hasn't died yet, but he's made a lot of really bad decisions.
I've made a lot of messes. There's a lot of messes
Horrible
that I've
decisions.
But we've all been gaming for a long time, and this show is kind of our love letter to Ethauntia, which is that soul punk Victorian horror setting. And it's soul punk, in short. We don't use water. There's nowhere for people to go when they die. Their souls just wander the world, and they become malevolent over time. So instead, they fetter them to objects and use them to power magical items or to power like soul stallions, which are like robotic horses. They also use them in reliquaries. So you put them in like a cabinet or a curio where all your relics go, and you can speak to your family on the day of remembrance. You know, grab grandmother's locket and talk to her, and so on. So a lot of airship stuff, and we left off our last stream where they're getting ready to fight against some of the Fae courts, dealing with Sandmen, which in my world are assassins for the different courts of the Fae. So that's where we left off. That's all you really need to know. Oh, it depends on if it's your mother and when you put her in there, how bad it was. Absolutely. She can call you a disappointment till the sun comes home. That's the one you usually take and put her in a washboard. Hey, Grandma, just keep working forever.
Horrible.
But those are the kind of things that happen in this. Did I mention there's no water left in the world?
You did say that.
All the oceans and stuff are gone.
No
They're filled
large
with dark-
bodies of water.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
large bodies of water are gone. Like oceans and stuff are now dark tides. And when they touch you, they taint you and can turn you into like vampires or ghouls or zombies or Bodax. We had somebody turn into a Bodak and die, which was Oliver's trainer for
Strigoi.
air marshals. Yeah, Strigoi.
Is it-
And
Corporeal undead.
yep, corporeal
Nasty.
undead. And they
Badness.
yeah, they've witnessed it a few times. And there's one faith known as the true faith. Everything's a theocracy in the world. So yeah, and we're gonna be kicking it off with our lovely animated intro here. Stick around, have fun. If you have questions, we'll answer them now. We got about 5 minutes before we start. We like to give people time to come in instead of making people sit and stare at a fucking clock for 15 minutes. We have our dice ready. Yeah. 15 minutes, we just shoot the shit instead. Kind of talk to everybody and see what's going on. How long have you guys been streaming for? How long has she been streaming for? You know, Drew? And how do you know?
Like total? I don't know if you've ever met Caitlin or not. She worked. I don't know if she's still here or not. I know she had to go get ready for another show. She and I are con buddies because she worked the booth for Blonde Swan for a bunch of times.
I know who you're talking about. That's awesome. Oh, there he is. Trickster's here too.
Hey, what's up, Amir?
Lurking away, boobs.
Hey,
You're lurking. Sweet. Yeah, Caitlin is also a voice actor.
Nice.
She's been in a couple games now, I think, and a couple animes.
Congrats, it's awesome.
Yeah, she's great. If gang, if you haven't followed Boobs and Balrog, you should. She's fantastic.
How did I know she's lurking? But how did that name? Where the fuck did that come from?
I think there's a. I want to say there's a.
Listen, the Balrog has a
description
nice
of it.
set.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's very true.
It's hilarious. That's why I'm asking why.
I also
Yeah,
just
I
love
think there's an
Balrogs.
explanation of it. I think there's an explanation of it on her about info. I think.
Did you?
I'll have to check later. Her
they called
her
Smoke and
emotes
Shadow?
are fucking awesome. By the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm waiting
they're
for us so we
awesome.
can get some more emotes. We get enough subscriptions, we'll be able to do it. Oh, I love Sea of Thieves. Well, I love hate
Noted.
Sea of Thieves.
From working at conventions and corsets. This emote is
good
literally
reason.
from the pic that gave me the username.
Is she a redhead? Was she the redhead at the booth? Or the blonde at the booth?
It depends.
Nice.
Like, I've seen her as a blonde, and I've also seen her with unicorn hair, which looks dope. There they are. Oh, they're so great.
What in the heck? Oh, those are amazing.
It's a lot of emotes.
Those are great emotes. Who did you do the artwork for those? Those are solid.
Emotes.
Ba-bum-bum.
It's
Sandy
all
blonde.
but also every color of the rainbow hair. Yeah.
Just depends on the day of the week,
She swaps it out a lot. Yin Yang art.
Ah,
Yeah,
nice.
they're great.
Well, everybody, are we ready to dive into the crazy that is going to be tonight's show?
I don't want to die.
I can't
It's gonna be
promise that
fine.
won't happen.
You made the
Well,
decision to
Hey.
not help Oliver for a cool
Listen,
50K.
No, do you want to know what that decision
15K.
was? 15,000 gales. Yeah, I know. I know the decision that I made. Here's what I put it against. I've been playing with Eric for 21 years. I have a 19 intelligence. I rolled under my stat. I made the right choice. Do not make a contract with the Fae in Eric's game.
Yeah,
that
but
is
It's worse
what I
than a
did.
devil. It's worse
But
than
Drew,
a pacted.
Have you ever seen Princess Bride? You know when they're drinking the poison, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah, I know
Here's
both cups were
15K.
poisoned. I'm aware of that, but I was going with the devil that I already knew would fuck me over.
All right.
But were you
We're gonna
expecting
go-
what really happened?
We're gonna
Kinda.
go into the intro, but before I do
Nora
that,
was.
for all the people
Just
who are here,
the
we use
inside.
See you, Caitlin.
we use stream loot cards. Stream loot cards is what we use instead of bits on the show. That is your way of interacting with the show. The cards help build up the town of Merrifield, but they also allow you to do some other really cool things in game, like give hero points to the players, provide squalls, which are silver for players that buy gear. There are victim cards, which help murders happen within the world. Thank you for the follow. Help murders happen in the world. And they also happen in Merrifield, the town that they are rebuilding, because they have been hired to bring this ghost town out of the ashes and back into a real town. And honestly, with the citizens, which are the followers of the Twitch stream, they've actually done a really good job. We have a map that's already in process, and I'm super pumped about where it's going, especially this Friday. Everston's getting some stuff built up, which is going to be pretty cool. We're going to have our academy built up, because what I haven't told the group is, after this episode, I told them they're going to have 2 weeks of downtime. I lied. We're actually going to have 3 months.
Okay, well, I have more shit to write down.
We're doing 2 weeks of downtime.
That's how long
we're going
bulk
to game a little
funerals last.
bit. We're going to game a little bit because the 2 weeks of downtime is going to happen in the middle. Hold on. Kind of. And then there's going to be a 3 to 4 month downtime where Merrifield's going to kind of blossom build, do all the stuff that they need to do. What's up, Gaming and BS? How you doing? We are going to be doing something special during that downtime because I'm actually going to attack this city.
God
damn it.
So get ready on Friday. We got defenses to build for the city because there's something going on while they are in New Bolivar.
Oh, I mean, I just played another Earth Guards, so...
Yeah, all these cards do something. If you even open them, you can click and look at any of the cards. None of them are hidden. I have some special ones that are going to drop this Friday. Tonight, though, this is the most important. The victim cards are doing something different because if you saw the side quest, Olivier Howitz is now in New Bolivar.
Mm-hmm.
And she is hunting Nora.
Mm-hmm.
And every victim card is an NPC in Merrifield that dies, that has a name.
Mm-hmm.
That means
What?
Terry's on the chopping block.
Oh, Alan, you missed it. You're also on the chopping block.
Right. So we're going to go to an intro. We'll
this.
see you in 3 minutes.
Ah.
Hey, everybody. So I have the side quest up because I need to explain something that happened in our last side quest. Our beloved investigator, Nora, took it upon herself to finally look into all the victims that have been murdered, thanks to our lovely Stream Loot cards. And it went well. She found a lot out. She knows that Everston's manor is owned by someone other than him, Possibly. She's learned about all the people who've died. She even has solved some of the victim murders all in one episode. She's went to a town that, for all intents and purposes, people think is lost. She uncovered a lot of things. But what she really did is she put the serial killer on her heels. So during this show, any victim card that gets played, and any hero point card that is played for Nora also goes to Howitz. So it's a 1-for-1. Which means that this will be the first time we've had an NPC that has hero points. Howitz is a summoner. A summoner is very dangerous. They can create an Eidolon within a mile of them, and if they're trained, even further. And this specific one is a conglomeration of plant and beast. Now that's important because at the doorway to the hotel, as this is going on right now, that very woman who can summon this creature has walked in. Liviane Howitz. How she's here, why, camera hasn't shown that. So that side quest part is very important. I wanted everyone to know before we dive into what is about to happen. So Ethauntia Dark Tides, the last we left, we had better music playing for what was going on. Well, let's get our creepy music going here. Our heroes did everything they could to get off trial. And it took one man, Voss, with a little bit of finagling, passing his scholar exam, his fettering exams, the trial of magic. He got them off. The trial no longer happens. Crashing the Whisper, the airship, the very thing that brought them here, the very thing that brought the Dragon of the Tides back to existence into the docks of New Boulevard, killing 187 people. Let off. Scot-free. No questions. Unfortunately, it was an accident in the line of duty. And truly it was. It actually wasn't Oliver's fault. No, it wasn't Oliver. It was Bennett's fault. The shadow who lives inside of Everston. This creature is horrifying. It is a black mass of shadows that they've recently found out is a pacted or a demonic creature. Meanwhile, while they're in this meeting setting up to having a conversation, another trial of sorts, with Oliver's mom, Miss Hastings, Midnight, the head of the Court of Night, Voss is off on his own. See, he's been pulled away by one of the Sandmen, assassins of the Fey Courts. And he's realized that he is deep within a dream. He's failed one save already, which puts him in a dire state. Voss, we're going to open this with you. And I apologize for however this goes. Let me bring us into view of our friendly bird. Voss, you and the white top-hatted individual are standing inside of this hourglass.
That we can't see because of Streamloots.
That we can't see because of Streamloots. Hey, you know what? I got you. Now you can see it. This is why we have multiple camera shots. So, Voss, you're inside of this green, wisping sand. You've already failed one. You felt like you fell back through time and reawoke in the middle of the dream that had already started. You made your rolls last time. You know what's going on. Am I right to assume that the entire cast is going to take 3 hero points from the pool?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
actually, I'm going to take 2 because I had 1 left.
Okay, so you're taking 2. You'll have 3 in total, but you are taking 2. Okay.
Yes, for those of you just joining us, you guys supply our hero points because this asshole doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't give us any.
I don't need to. The citizens have your back.
Uh-huh.
So, Drew, I'm docking a hero point because you're eating on stream.
So
It has
I
to be
have
You're gonna have to share with the entire class.
it's cheese, and it's from Wisconsin, so you're gonna have to get your own.
All my cheese is from Wisconsin.
It's true.
Same.
Right, aged white cheddar, baby. Okay, so
What would you like to do in the scene? He has pulled you back up and woke you up. You're sitting in a chair. You have your. Did you bring your staff with you? Your staff is in here, isn't it? In the dream.
yeah, it's in here.
He picks you back up and he says, Don't fight it. If you fight too much, I can't pull you back out. We are safe here. We are safe. Don't fight the slumber. Let it take over. Just don't drift too deep.
Look, Gov, here's the problem, all right? Someone paid you to keep me safe. That same
correct.
someone, I'm guessing, or someone tied to that someone, also paid more of you, like you said, to attack some more of my friends. So here's the gig. That's not going to keep me safe, because eventually, if they are dead, that same someone that paid to keep me safe is going to try and take control of me or use me or some other. That's why, for some reason, they want me out of the picture for now so that I can be brought back into the picture later. So, I'm not going to be safe. You're not keeping me safe. What will keep me safe is strength in numbers. So, I need to get out of here and go help my friends. Diplomacy check is what I'm going for here.
Okay. Are you wanting to start a social combat, sir? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like, trying to reason with him.
And which Sandman was in yours? Do you remember? Was that Summer? Yeah, it was Summer.
Yeah, it was summer.
So this is the fall one. He's outside of the dream. He's the one who helped drag you, and there's the summer one. So we have them both on screen. Yeah, if we can start to influence, I'm gonna put it at a total of 5 for our social combat.
Okay.
You don't know what his weakness is. So the way social combat works, you have the ability to make a check to try to determine what the best avenue is. If you think it's diplomacy, by all means, you can just go. On a success, you get 1 towards the goal of 5. On a critical, which is 10 over the DC or a natural 20, you get 2. On a failure, nothing happens. It's a stalemate. On a critical failure, you'll lose 1.
Okay.
There is something within that skill repertoire where his DC is lower than the rest. There may be more than 1. You have to remember, you know these men, these sandmen, these fey creatures are a cross between, like in our world, a boogeyman and a creature of slumber. They are assassins for the courts. I just want to note you said the words diplomacy.
I mean, that's fair. Well, he's trying to keep me safe, so I'm... Although, if I was trying to gauge the situation to begin with, I would probably make, I'm guessing, an occultism roll. Because that would tell me the most about him.
No. I believe it is perception, if I remember correctly, for doing these, to determine what the weakest is for him. You basically gauge who they are.
Okay. I've already determined he's Summer Court, right?
Correct. You know that. Yep. You already know that, and you know he's working for Miss Hastings, Oliver's mother, who is the once queen of the Summer Court.
Right.
Which makes me super happy, because I didn't know if we were even going to get to this the first season.
I mean, I guess I'll use perception then if I'm trying to find his weakness.
Like you're basically trying to like take a look at him. You're trying to pull a Nora.
Yeah.
Think like Nora. Don't think like Voss.
Put your Nora hat on.
Put your Nora hat on.
Put your Nora hat on, Voss. Come on.
So we have a lot of new people here tonight. Voss, do you want to explain what you look like now? In this hourglass, as these wispy green sands are swirling around and dropping down, and everything outside the glass is black, like in a dream state. Think of all those dream sequences in a movie. Voss looks different now.
So Voss is a Vulg, which is one of the races of the world. They're kind of along the same lines of like a kenku, like a crow person, but these are vultures. Like they're based
Skeksis.
on, yeah, Skeksis. Like they think Skeksis, but not as creepy, more abundant. I mean, they're still kind of creepy, but he's all black, black beak, black feathers. He is missing his right arm now, and it has been replaced with an autonomous part, which is basically a mechanical arm. It's very fine detail though. And it looks like stale mail, but the scales are feathers instead. He is obviously a caster. He wears robes. He's wearing his new Emerald Order robes that he just acquired after passing his test. And apart from his staff, there's not a whole lot more remarkable about him currently.
Is the staff... Have you tried to contact or talk or do anything with the staff? His staff has got the soul of an Inquisitor bound inside. My question is, are you trying to talk to Inquisitor Pyre at all during this? Or are you
I can do that mentally, right?
It would take an action, just like anything else in the game.
Well, I'll use an action to talk to him while I'm sizing him up and be like, what's your take on this, mate?
Okay. You do, and you hear a distant response from him. Like he is like in another room yelling down a hallway to you. You can tell that he's not here.
Okay.
And you hear him say, wake up, Voss. Wake up.
Okay. My perception
You're
was
smart
a 20.
enough. Okay. You're smart enough to know that you're probably holding your staff in your slumber. Or you would not be able to speak to him. Okay?
Okay.
Perception. Would you say you got a total of?
20.
Okay. So a 20. It is not a success. It's hard to get a read on this man between his top hat and his very like stoic face. He's got a little bit of green around his eyes. He doesn't seem to portray much emotion. You know you didn't make it. You can try again as an action if you want. The DC won't change on this. You just failed. But you don't really feel anything that seems like you get information out of him. He also hasn't had a really deep conversation with you. There's no trust, no friendship. He's doing a job.
That's fair.
Would you like to go with diplomacy still as your first check? I'll let you keep your roll.
Sure.
What did you say your total was?
20.
He smiles, and only half of his face smiles. And he has this crooked smile to him. And he spits out flower seeds and crushes them between his fingers. And he goes, we only have about 5 minutes before this slumber is over. If you wish to talk, we can have a conversation, but I am not letting you free. And you see the seeds like slowly rot away and fade into dust. So your 3 actions are done. At the end of this, my question to you is, are you going to try to fight the slumber?
I mean, yeah, if there's nothing else I can do, I'm going to try it.
You used 1 action to perception, 1 action to diplomacy, 1 action to talk to Pyre. Actually, so you're out.
So I'm out, yeah, so I can't do it yet.
All right, then we're going to go back to the inside. The doors have opened up. Sand has poured into the crowd around the table. If I remember how we left off, someone threw Everston through the table or down the table and dragged him with them. Pretty sure that was Bennett, right? Pulled you along and you pulled your new sword out?
Oh, no. Bennett was zooming along the table, and as he was zooming along, he was coming for me, and I was like, do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I not do it? Do I do it? And then I was like, yeah, we'll do it. So Bennett scooped up Oliver and then just charged Oliver towards the Moon Court Fae?
Midnight. His name's Midnight. That's all you know. So Midnight originally looked like this. When he started to slip away in his portal, let me blow this up for the audience. He transformed into this dark knightly armor. And out of the shadows and stars below him in this portal-like material, he is slowly dragging a sword out as Bennett's hands, this huge toad-like shadow creature, are starting to wrap around the neck of Midnight. Meanwhile, we have our newfound prince of the Fey Courts, Oliver, diving across the table, dragon blade drawn. And I believe we were going to start combat with you striking.
With the crit. Yeah.
Right.
That's what the crit was.
Yep.
We're still shifted over to see the hourglass.
I need more
I just fixed it. I have it pulled up. I can see it.
As Oliver strikes, he just says, "The dragon gives her regards."
Okay.
Oh,
17 points of damage.
Is that the crit? Full crit damage?
Is that with doubling the
Oh.
initial
Yep.
dice? Wow.
Remember, it's max first. Roll the second.
Tell Cersei
Oh,
it was me.
fuck.
that's you,
We know
dumbass.
math is hard. That's you, dumbass.
I mean, I did this so your math would be easier.
You're welcome, Sunburst.
That's embarrassing. I forgot we do that. So funny story. I offered that same option. Okay, that's a lot better. I offered the same option to my players in my home game, and they're like, "Nah, that sounds like we're all gonna get fucked up because you roll really good." So now I've stuck back in that mindset, and the new
I don't need
damage
your
total is gonna
excuses. I just
be
need your damage.
25.
All right. So as you strike into him, what all does this blade do?
So as the blade cuts in, and that purplish blade darkens into the black of the tides, it's almost like cutting with the tides.
Okay.
And I feel
As
like
you-
the wound, like the after effects, kind of give that after image of like being tainted with the tides and that veiny
Like
black
black
effect.
veins and purples.
Yeah.
So as you strike him, he moves in an unearthly like speed. And he tries to draw his blade to parry, and it misses. He does not get it out in time. And you get him in the arm. It cuts into the armor, which bursts into like black cosmic dust where you impact, and it wraps around the blade. I need an athletics check from you to get your blade back.
Where's my roll? 20.
I don't know. I don't have your roll 20.
26.
26? That's pretty good.
Nice.
And I want to know, do you want to use a hero point?
No.
Okay. So you hit, and you rip the sword back as it cuts the black mist apart. And you see the armor slowly start to form as, like, pieces of, like, glowing, almost like stardust falls out of his arm. You've definitely struck true. His head snaps to you, and there's just a hollow groan inside of this armor. The man that you were dealing with before, this pompous know-it-all of the Midnight Court, seems to have faded away, and this warrior of ages is standing before you. You are within 5 foot of him. As the end of your turn, you got pulled, you attacked, you have an action left. Is there anything you'd like to do before you have to make your fear save?
Bon Mott. You and
What
me,
does that
Prince.
do?
I challenge you to a duel of honor.
Oh my god. All right. Do I have to roll against that?
Nah, I'm rolling against your will DC.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's
All
a
right.
diplomacy roll against your will DC.
I like it. I like it. I like my odds.
I hate the way that you phrase that, Eric.
You just
Hate
said
it.
warrior of ages, and you're like,
Let's,
I'm just
let's,
gonna
let's go. Let's
one-on-one.
go. You and me. Duel of honor.
1v1 me, bro.
I mean, he won against that Leshy. That Leshy's probably been around for a while, right?
Yeah. Sure. Gardening.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
All right, first hero point of the night.
So
Hero point well spent. 28.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
You actually did it. I have to duel you. This is the second time in 11 episodes you have successfully instigated.
This is how I die.
duel. All right, first hero point gone. You took 3 out of the pool, correct, Oliver?
Yeah.
3, 3, 2 for Voss, 3 for Nora. All right, Oliver. I need your will save versus fear. Do you get any bonuses from Bon Mott?
Now that I have a point of panache, I don't think so. Actually, what am I saying? I'm a marshal. I have bonuses against fear built into me.
I was just waiting for someone to remember what they were playing.
You.
It's not my job.
I swear to God, don't let Oliver die. Time to
can't
update
promise.
Curious character sheet. He's on deck.
He's on deck, buddy. He's on deck.
He's already on deck, regardless.
Yeah,
of
he's
the
already
roll.
on deck. He's on the chopping block.
Oh, nice.
One of the agendas for Fridays, if Oliver gets taken out, we have to build Terry.
I just made that really likely. 17 on the die, 26, 27.
You're not scared.
I challenge
fight
him to
the-
a duel.
You fight the fear back, it washes over you, and it feels like water hitting you. It's just a wave of fear. And you hear the whisper in your head of a voice. And it's in a language that at first it doesn't click. And then suddenly you know it's that woman who speaks Draconic. The one of the pearl, the lady of the tides. And you hear these words: Mr. Hastings, I see you have met my husband. I wish this man dead, so I can be truly released from the tides. It's not your turn. So we're going to go to initiative, everybody. Except for Oliver, or sorry, Voss. Voss will just do you at the top of every round.
Copy.
All right. Nora, what do you got?
I was too busy taking notes. Hold on a second.
Okay.
No, I got.
Voss.
I'm rolling right now. Roll
Oh,
right now.
actually, we should summarize this for those who haven't seen PF2. When you roll initiative, you use the skill that makes sense in the scene you were in. Most of you were using diplomacy. Everston, I remember, was using perception, watching the door. And I think Nora was investigating the big legal document on the table. So if you want to use legal lore to notice that you guys are about ready to get duped.
If you want me to use legal lore, then it's a 32 instead of a 31.
I mean, I'm just giving you what makes sense for the scene.
All right.
I'm going to say Nora's probably going first.
I did shoot that Sandman
Yep.
last episode as set all this off, but
We're gonna do
perception
that for sure.
is bad now.
What did you get for yours? Everston and
18.
Oliver. Okay. Oliver,
26.
26. Oliver, 18. Everston, and the Sandman. Oh, me and Everston are tied. Voss at the top of the round. Midnight is going with you, and I gotta roll for your mother. Your mother is going with Nora. All right. Oliver, you did your job. We go into initiative. Everston, give me your first shot to start this all off, and we'll start our initiative order. I want to see how... Oh, what are you firing is my first question.
Well, I had just fired a unique arsenal, and it was ice.
That's right. God,
Two unique arsenals, and it was ice. It froze part of this guy.
yeah, it froze.
So,
which one of the two did you shoot? Let me slide this so people can see it a little better.
Oh, I just rewatched this today, and I don't remember which one I targeted.
Let me move this up a little bit.
I mean, do we just want to make
And
it
by this, I
easy and
mean last episode.
say that you just hit the one that was closest to you?
I don't care which one it is.
Sure. Straight ahead. Yeah. Old baldy pointy ears over here.
I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna resize this whole thing so it fits, so we can see this whole table. Because I just realized you guys can't see all of it. There we go.
Oh.
All right. So, half frozen. You said you shot the bald one. Okay, so that is the bald guy is the Court of. He's a Court of Fall.
Lee Majors, we'll call him. He's the fall guy.
I'm sure Trickster's laughing. Court of Winter.
Are you sure he's Court of Fall, Eric? I thought the Autumn guy was the guy that helped drag me in.
No, Spring dragged you in.
Oh,
Spring
okay.
and Summer.
Got it.
All right, and then what was your total damage? You said.
Oh, I haven't even rolled a hit.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, because he crit last time.
Hey, crit the other
And then
guy. I
I
have
took
that
the
damage.
Sunburst, yeah.
Just double checking my bonus because I forgot in the last 10 seconds.
I have a feeling this is going to go poorly for my men, but we'll see.
22 to hit.
22 to hit does not hit me.
All right.
First shot.
That would have been a
First shot.
unique.
A unique. Make sure you look up the cards and the bonuses for them because you're going to probably want those for the show. I have my random table here for you. So as the first one hits, it turns him to ice. The second shot goes by. He waves his cloak and like leaves fill the area, and he duplicates 3 times, and there are now 6 of him in the area around him. That is my reaction. Or is it 6?
I don't like it.
5. Sorry, it's 5 of him. There you go. Like so. So it's 5 in total. Do you now go to the top of the list? Nora and Miss Hastings are first.
Well, as far as I know, she dived under the table, right?
She did. Yep, she's underneath about right here. She just took
Okay.
cover. You did see her hand because your perception's high enough. She's grabbing something off the bottom of the table.
Okay. There we go. Let me see. Okay, is this to scale, Eric?
Sure is. 5 foot squares.
Cool. So Nora, her
Oh boy.
her clothes are already like her shirt and her collar and her suspenders and stuff. They're already a little loose from when she did the illumination.
Yep.
So she's like kind of like in for a wisp, in for a gale.
Yep.
And so not knowing that Olivine's in the hotel, she actually like pulls aside a little bit more. So you see like her undergarments, but then you see the mark of Targ, and she shoots that power that she'd used, but instead of it being 15, it's now 30 to all these guys here. All the
To
sandmen.
all of them?
It's
Okay.
a 30-foot cone.
Oh, so it hits all the duplicates and fucking damn it.
And I mean it's not great. They need to beat a 21 fort save. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I think you just blew away all of my images.
She was like, I think like everyone could see that she was like looking at the creatures over here, and then Oliver was like 1v1 me, bro, and she's like, God damn it, I can't.
All right, so
interfere."
before I make my rolls, so I have to make my saving throw first, right? What is the save?
It's 21.
The Sandman of Winter, the Assassin of Winter, dodges. He hits the wall, snow bursts, and he reappears 1 square over. These unfortunate bastards.
Did he succeed or critically succeed?
A success is critical success for him.
Okay.
Unfortunately, these poor bastards failed. Kelly, I need you to roll me a d6.
I got 6.
Okay. If all 3 images remain, there's a 1 in 4 chance of hitting you. He has a higher version of it. We have a d6. On a 1 in 2, it hits you with only 1 image left. The chances are 1 in 3 and 1 in d6. On a 6, out of a full load, you hit him. So I take damage.
No, that's not what this does. Did
I don't?
Did he fail or did he critically fail?
I critically failed.
You are blinded for 1 round and dazzled for an hour.
Why you do me like that, bro?
You just put 6 people on the board net behind us.
So they all raise their arms up, and the one in the middle doesn't get him up in time, and it blinds him. He starts blinking, and his black, huge eyes, his almost like bat-like looking. He's trying to like blink it away. How long am I blind for?
You're blind for 1 round.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
You're dazzled for an hour.
That sucks. What does dazzled give me?
Oof. I think that I don't know if let's.
I got it. I know it. I got it right here. I think dazzled's -2 to everything. Or you lose an action. One of those. Dazzled. All creatures and objects are concealed. Fuck you. Oh yeah, this is a mature audience show. No one who showed up knew that yet. All right, so he's blind, and now he'll be dazzled next turn, and that means that I'm gonna have a really hard time dodging mortar shots.
So that was,
What other action would you like to use, Nora?
that was 2 of my actions.
Yeah.
I think the third one,
He's out of the way.
just me being not necessarily very sassy, but like I think like as my free action, I'll be like, all right, Miss Hastings, I think you can come out from under the table now. Like kind of like relieved that she didn't hit her in that. And then I'm going to do I'm going to try and do recall knowledge on Winter over here.
Give me a roll.
Would that fall under occult, arcana?
You
Nature?
can use either nature. No, it is nature for them
Okay.
because they're fey court.
Well, it's a good thing that I've been learning about my new security system.
That is true. That is true. You have been learning about that.
I got
I'm
27.
glad you're 27.
Yeah.
So you can get one thing answered. What would you like to know about?
What is his... Does he have any, like, weaknesses? Like, does he take
Fire.
extra damage from something? Okay.
Takes an extra 15 points of damage from fire. Every
Okay.
fire attack. Resistance in this game is brutal, and so is weakness.
So, yeah. So I'd go like, well, Miss Hastings, I'm glad you were under the table for that. I apologize. Forgot to mention that part. Everston, that gentleman over there, as I point to the Winter Sandman, doesn't like fire.
He hisses, and he pulls his fingers, like goes like this, and it makes like an arc of long ice talons. And then it goes to Hastings. Your mother rolls out from underneath the table and comes up next to Nora, swinging a hunting rifle. And she turns and takes first shot at Winter. And she goes, "There's a reason I didn't hire you." And you see a dragon round of fire shoot out, like a gout of flame. I do a total of
I gotta give you one of those.
60 points of damage with that 15, so that's pretty good. You did 45 plus the 15.
Nice.
And it starts to melt him, and it looks like that classic like snowman melting, but it starts to fall into like sand pieces of like white, perfectly white sand, and he scoops some of it up and gets ready to do his attack. But unfortunately, it goes to Oliver and Midnight. Oliver, I'm gonna let you go first on this one. He goes, "A duel boy." And he
Yes.
draws this like large bastard sword out and puts two hands on it.
spent all your time with the stars midnight that you look down at everyone else? Shame.
What are you doing? Oh, we're dueling. We're using the duel rules, boy.
Yes. Yes. And Oliver's gonna do intimidate.
Oh, you're not supposed to tell me, remember?
Oh fuck, that's right. Damn it.
That's funny because I'm doing intimidation as well. So
But you're the GM.
we
you
both
got
go.
off,
Are you ready? And then we go.
Say
That's
it at
how that
once,
goes.
yeah. So Oliver's face kind of sets as he begins familiarizing himself more with the mantle that he's come into.
Okay.
There's a look of determination, and there's a steel in his gaze that was otherwise not there before. Whether he's making a foolish decision or a brave one, could be either, could be both.
We
And
know which one it is.
his feet kind of set, his hips kind of straighten his entire back as he gets a broader set posture.
Okay.
And he just says in a bellowing voice, "Come on, comrades, let's teach these fellows of the winter or night court, whatever they are, a fair lesson in combat." And he's going to enter an inspiring martial stance.
And what does that do?
Let's see. So DC is usually standard difficulty DC of my level, but you can assign a different DC based on the circumstances.
Okay.
The effect of what I'm going to do depends on the result of my check. Fuck me, man. I'm really in the moment. I'm going to spend a hero point. I'm going to spend a hero point.
I'm gonna knock that off. For those who've never watched before, they can refresh their hero points at intermission.
That's a 25.
What is it verse?
Either the standard DC of my level, which is 5th, or you
Mhm.
could augment it to make it different based on circumstances. But it's a DC that's kind of floating in space.
Okay, and you get 20 what? And what is the bonus?
25.
And what is the bonus you get? Is it a success something and a critical success something else?
Success is a +1 bonus to attack rolls it saves against mental effects.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get a critical success, the aura goes from 10 feet to 20 feet.
You got a success. It wasn't critical.
Okay. So
10
everyone
foot?
within 10. Yep.
Okay.
And then Oliver's going to strike.
And that was an action?
That was an action. Yep.
All right, cool. Wow. I did that at font like 72. We're to 100. There we go. Just so we have it here, and you know, just in case. All right, 10 foot of Oliver. That means a Croak gets it. I mean Bennett. Give me your roll. What are you doing? I know what I'm doing. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to roll. What did you roll for your initiative? You did perception, didn't you, though? For your perception for your initiative for the duel? Because that means that you're doing sense weakness automatically. Because it's based on
No.
your initiative.
I thought we were doing initiative for the full combat, and then I realized I
Oh,
was
you're
rolling
right.
intimidate.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. I did perception.
Okay. So I did intimidate.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So for those who don't know, there's 3 actions you can take. You can do a bullying press, which is the intimidation version. You can do a deceptive sidestep, which is deception. And you can do sense weakness, which is perception. I'm trying to see how this little fucking prince can even try to one-up me in this duel. So it looks like in your duel, you're trained in intimidation, and you roll intimidation check initiative this round. If you hit, your opponent becomes frightened. If your opponent uses perception for the initiative, when his ability is used, then they become frightened too. So, what did you get a total of then? 20-something, you
For my-
said?
No, for my intimidation, I would have gotten a total of 26 instead of a
You
20.
beat me by 1. So, in our round, you win, and give me your second attack to strike. Let's see if you can hit me.
That's going to be 24.
Does not hit. He pulls the blade up, draws it across yours, bringing your sword out wide, and his hand turns to the back, and he goes to drive it home. Does a 30 hit you? Is my reaction.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What have I done?
17 points of regular damage plus 4 points of cold damage. Oliver, for the first time in your life, you feel like you're actually being burned alive. As the cold hits you and strikes you, you realize you've gained a weakness to cold, unless you want to denounce being the prince of the summer courts. That also means you have resistances.
No, I don't think
Not
Oliver's
denouncing
announced
it yet?
the
Still going with
reports
it?
yet. Yeah.
Okay. So you take an extra 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Now you get your third action, right? Because it was one for the marshal, one for the attack, and you have a third action left. Do you want to take another attack at that -5?
I don't know if I'm going to hit, but sure.
All right. I love a critical failure. Is that another hero point that needs to be spent, sir? You rolled a 1, didn't you? Okay.
Yeah, I
You
did.
spend that last hero point?
No, because if I die, I need it to stabilize.
Okay.
So I critically fail. What happens?
So he stabs into you, swatting, once he hits you, swats the sword aside. You have a -2 to your next attack roll that you make versus me. And you now are frightened 1. I just did turn the tides, which allows me to affect you with what you were trying to do to me. That's not, I didn't even make that rule. Then that takes us to Midnight with his only action he has left, because I used the reaction. I used one to ready defense. My last action to attack you. He pulls the sword back after that, raises it high above his head, and you see it like cut through the air, making blackness start to pour out. I am going to cast darkness in a 10-foot area around me and you. And all you see now is blue glowing eyes. Everston, you and Bennett go at the same time. Bennett is looking to you. Remember, he did this action behind Midnight and was trying to grab him. You see he's got one hand up, grabbing a rafter, and the other hand is coming in to grab a hold of him. Are you letting Bennett do this? Are you telling him no as an action? What are you doing? Before we get into you shooting these people full of holes with a flak cannon.
I mean,
Well,
not to throw Bennett in it real quick, but can we even see Bennett now because of the darkness?
No, but he can feel him.
Oh, okay.
After hearing what Oliver's mom said and the actions the Midnight Bomber with Bombs at Midnight is taking, I think I'm just going to let Bennett do his thing.
Really? Okay. I really was not expecting to hear that.
Yeah,
Come on, line up.
maybe he'll get messed up and he'll go where he needs to go. I don't know.
All right, then. So you're spending
I
no
don't want him
actions
to be
but
hurt,
shooting. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, yeah. I'm within 10 of Oliver, so I'm inspired, right? Yeah.
Yep.
10.
This map tonight,
Finish.
Roll 20 is not playing fun tonight.
Oh no, it's diagonal. I'm 15. That sucks.
Take a 5-foot step back and fire.
No, because that's an action for probably
Sure.
for reloading. I have to
Maybe.
reload,
You do.
and I think what I'll do.
There's more arsenals coming in. God damn it.
I gotta spend arsenals. I have so many. It's ridiculous. There's people playing so many of
You're not wrong.
the townsfolk of Merrifield.
Yeah, I
are-
mean,
are
you
the
also
best.
have a shit ton of hero points. You're just an item hoarder.
I am. This is an RPG. It could be the final fight. And I still wouldn't spend them.
Oh my god.
So I'll take actually based on the information Nora gave me, instead of shooting this round, instead of reloading, I'm going to. I don't remember if I set my shield in place. I mean, drew it, had it go down the rail as a reaction. So I will do that now for sure.
Yep, that's totally fine.
Okay. In case I didn't do it last session,
we did not.
I forget.
You started by loading and shooting.
Okay, then the shield will go ready, and I will pull out my ghost flame torch, which does fire damage.
Okay. He's like, and loaded in the gun.
One. No. So that's one action because I had to pull it, and now I'm not too close to this dude.
Oh my god, all the fucking Everston cards. Bear, you're giving him too much power.
Give him all the power, Bear. Load him up.
I'll move here.
Okay. I would love to take
that's
attacks
my
of
second
opportunity,
action.
but I'm fucking blind.
Sounds good. And then I should be within reach.
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah, you are.
I will. Yeah. Now the damage, I don't have a damage listed except for a type. The torch was D6 if I recall.
Torches? Yes, correct.
And I will use, my improvised pummel, which is part of my weapon improviser archetype.
Okay. And what does that do? Because I don't know.
That it means that when I strike with this torch, it gives me a +1 to the attack roll and adds an extra damage die.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a magic weapon, but it's not magic.
Yeah.
It's just
sure.
same to hits and whatnot.
Right. Yeah. No. Oliver points.
So my
hey, Oliver,
improvised
someone
bonus-
just played a point for you, which means one of your points is replenished because it's during the game.
Oh, thank God.
That's good. So this will put my bonus to 14 with that +1.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
It sure does.
the Winter dude.
Sure does.
All right. So then it's an extra die of damage.
Add 15 to it when you're done.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Plus 13 plus your 15 is 28. Yes.
Listen, man, I just want to make one attack against y'all. I'm still alive, but I don't feel good. As you see, like, one of his arms, like, melt down into, like, a gooey pile. I can't hold the material form anymore. Now it's just that white crystalline sand. Any other
Fortunately,
actions?
I don't have any actions left to raise my shield, so I'm done.
Bennett will go. Bennett reaches into the shadows. Oliver, you see two huge claws come in between you and the duel. The duel is being interrupted. The claws rip the shadows away, and when the shadows fade, you see Bennett standing there, cut in half. And the shadow kind of slides apart as the darkness reforms. And the man's holding the sword. He went backwards with it, cut through Bennett from center to top of the head, and is coming down on you. But it's still black and dark here. Can't see much. Everston, you can feel Bennett, like, ugh, and like your engine churns a little bit as he's still attached to you, and your shadow snaps away from you. And it like retracts up to where Bennett is. That takes us to the Sandmen. Well, I'm blind, so we'll just skip that fucking guy. He's rubbing his eyes. He moves his shadows around. He's obviously shifting spots poorly, stumbling around like a drunken idiot. The one who is cold, though, he is going to move to you. The 5 foot is one action. Second action, I'm going to take a swipe at you with my ice claws. Does a 27 hit you?
Let me just check here real quick. Yeah.
Okay. So he does
Was that
8
a step or was that a
points.
stride, that 5 feet?
step. It is 8 points of damage plus another 4 points of cold. And I would tell you you need to make a save, but you can't fall asleep.
Sure.
With my second action, I'm going to do a cold sandstorm. That, though, I need you to make me a fortitude save. Okay.
I'm spending a hero point.
Okay, I will tally that.
Much better. 25.
Standing next to him, a whirlwind of cold and snow and like sharp ice blades start swirling around him. You can just see his hat in the wind kind of floating above him as he starts to draw this long ice knife out of it with his like half melted arm. My actions are done. You only take half damage from the cold. You didn't critically succeed. You take a total of 10 points of cold damage as it starts to kick up around him. It's only in a 5-foot radius around him. Your range attacks would still hit at a distance without taking that damage. That takes us to outside with Voss. Voss, Sandman standing in front of you. You hear Pyre's voice again. Pyre's like, "You need to wake. Your friends are not going to make it." The Sandman looks to you, looks to the staff, and he goes, "Who are you speaking to? I can hear another voice. No one's going to help you out of here. You are in quite a slumber. Just rest and it'll all be over."
Whatever help you can give me to do that, mate, do it right now. And he's gonna focus and wake up, wake up, wake up.
Sure. Would you like a +1 or would you like a +5?
Obviously, I would like a +5.
You take
That means-
15 points of fire damage.
I thought so. Fucking dickbag.
Hey, he's helping you wake up.
He
As he
absolutely is
ignites,
helping me wake
he
up.
ignites your feathers on fire.
God damn it, rookie.
You got
this is not
3 more limbs you can replace. You'll be fine.
this is not cyberpunk.
It was Blades of the Dark, though. That was definitely Blades of the Dark.
God damn it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Inquisitor's bargain.
15 points of damage.
Yes, fire.
God damn it.
Boss,
Alrighty.
just wake up and get in the room. Nora will be able to patch that up.
F in chat, everybody. F in chat.
F in chat.
Don't worry, we have an F-bomb. If you subscribe to Norris Foundry, there's an F-bomb button now. We got some new ones coming up. I think we just unlocked another spot.
So +5 to my roll. That's a 27.
Okay. So you go from failed of 1 back to regular. And he sees you kind of wake up and you feel that fall that you had before and reverse again, and you snap up and you feel a little more cognizant of what's going on. It was one action. What would you like to do? Would you
Do
like
it
more
again.
help?
I mean, I'll have 7 hit points if he burns me again for 15, so...
Well, you can take a
Sure.
+1.
Yeah, I'll take a +1, I guess.
Cool, you take 5 points of damage.
God damn it.
You drink a healing potion in your dreams. Will you still have it when you wake up?
What is that? If you kill me in a dream, you better wake up and recognize or something. What the fuck is that saying?
Shoot me in a dream. You better wake up and apologize.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Good old Harvey Keitel.
Yeah.
+1?
Yep, that's
so
it.
26.
Okay. You wake up.
Okay.
Dream goes away. The Sandman standing in front of you. His sharp teeth out, his gums pulled back. And he goes, "I told you to sleep." I need initiative between you and I.
Okay. Am I using perception on this, or?
Yeah, I think so, because you're waking up and trying to perceiving what is going on.
Oh. Okay, I'll take that. 27.
I have a 31.
Okay. Well, I couldn't have rolled much better because I had an 18 on the die. So
I couldn't have rolled much better because I had a 17 on the die. He goes to put a hand on your forehead like a preacher. And you feel like sand pour between your feathers like a jet stream. I need a will save from you. I am using 2 actions for this to cast it at a higher level.
Damn it. It's cocked.
Sure it was.
Ooh. Rolled an 18 again, so that's a 29. Unless I still have the +1 from him, that's a 30.
He is trying to make you pass back out. You fight it off. Your beak, your nostril, your mouth, your eyes, all being sandblasted with this like combination of what smells like summer flowers and lavender as he's like trying to lull you back into sleep. You do take damage though from it.
Of course.
Don't worry. It's only 2d6.
Great.
You take 4 points of
Could be
damage.
2.
Drew, I'm out of actions. What does Voss want to do?
Well, I only have 1 action left.
It makes me
So
feel better.
let me see here.
For those who are watching, I had this cool hourglass all set up.
That's 2 actions.
Look at it. Even makes him look like he's in more of a slumber, and Drew's going to ruin all of my fun.
Oh, boo-hoo. Fucker. Oh, hang on. How many actions is that? 'Cause that's a
I don't
cantrip.
know. Cantrips are usually 1 action unless you're heightening them.
Well, I'm not heightening them, but my buddy might heighten produce flame. Nope, that's still 2. Damn it.
It would take an action to do so.
Yeah, no, I only have 1 action left.
Oh, no. An action for him to heighten it. So you have to spend 2. 1 for you, 1 for him.
Oh, okay. I thought he was on his own
Nope.
power scale. Fuck me.
He is. He gave you a +5 to your fort save to wake up.
Yeah, I used 2 actions. I only have 1 left. He was helping you out.
Damn it.
What would you like to do, sir? I would recommend something that does the most amount of damage as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just a thought. You don't have to follow that thought, but it is a thought.
Well, again, only have 1 action, so
I'm gonna skip you
Assuming-
if you're not ready
Nope,
for now.
nope,
I'll come back.
nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with my staff.
Get off me!
Fuck off, wanker! What? And I'll 2-hand it, hit him in the face.
Give me a roll. I don't think you're gonna be able to do
I
this,
mean,
dude. I don't think you're.
I
Gonna
don't
be-
think either.
I think you're gonna be going down, my friend. You're gonna be going down.
I mean, it's a 14 on the die, so that's a 21 to hit him.
do you want to spend a hero point?
I mean, I rolled a 14, so
Are you somehow within 10 feet of Oliver?
I don't know. Am I in a closet that's underneath the desk somehow?
No, you're in a closet in the hallway, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
That
so
that part is true.
you might as well
Oh,
spend a hero
no.
point if you've got more than 1, because then if you go down, you're gonna have to spend the hero points to recover
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh, you're
Yep.
right.
We have you did get an extra hero point. Bear put another hero point into the pool of lives, so you would have 1 more hero point that would be replenished already.
God.
Cool. Gave up the 14 for a 1. So
Oh, shit.
It makes you feel better. The 14 would have failed by 1.
great.
The 14 would have failed by 1?
Yeah, he needed a 15.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Wait, what?
You needed a 15
you
on the
needed a
die.
15 on the die.
AC is 22. Okay.
So let me
damn
get
it.
our elven music going here. You whack him.
Oh. I just thought of something Drew could have done. Anyway, continue.
He puts his hand up. He blocks the staff coming in, and it starts to spark a little bit. Like you can see Pyre wants to help. He puts his hand up and blocks it. I did 2 actions to do that. I don't have a third action because you pulled us both out. I had to wake up as well. That was my action.
Well, he used
that would-
2, you said, to put the sand on me. So
I just said I'm out of actions. Listen. I did 2 and 1 to wake up. I'm out of actions. That's what I just said.
Oh, got it. I thought you said
I'm
you
not
was
gonna
using 2
fuck
to
you.
block the staff.
No. No. You just missed. I was just
Okay.
Just
Flavor,
giving you
got it.
cinematics. I don't have to
I hate when
bone
mom
you.
and dad fight.
You already rolled bad. That takes us then to the top of the list with Nora and Miss Hastings.
Okay. That's a bunch of darkness, and I don't want to interrupt that duel. What's going on here? Is that like a constant blur?
It's a whirlwind around him, yep, of cold that is there within 5 foot around him. Any of the squares within 5 foot around him. Here, I will signify it for you. Actually, I'll put a little cold around here for you. You have to basically, if you end your turn or start your turn there, you have to roll to take damage. But range attacks are fine. You don't have to worry about that at all. And we'll get you a little AoE. That Croak came from my Frog Warriors pack I picked up today. What would you like to do, Nora?
Rock warriors.
Oh,
Right.
dang it. How do you do the snap 2 again?
Don't wanna croak no more.
Oh, I fucked up.
You trying to move?
I keep
or
thinking
just
that's
measure?
wings, but it's clearly his feet.
No, I'm trying to do the snap 2, and I'm not doing it. All right.
With a measuring tool?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the snap 2 because I'm trying to see if I can... I don't think I can get flanking. So,
I mean, you're trying to do that?
yeah.
25 foot.
Okay.
You just have to click in the center of your token.
Right. Well, I can
Then it
do
does
that. I was trying to do the snap 2 where you path it out. And I keep-
You move it, click with the right mouse button each time you want a vertex.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit to get him. So, let's do this.
This is some sad ass music in this elven forest.
Those are a
Sad
bunch of
music.
boys.
Yeah. Super sad. We're gonna go to hold on here. We're gonna go to Arcane Anthems. Let's get us this playlist.
Okay.
Kelly, you can move through allies freely.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think it's going to really affect this much, but we'll see. Let me do that again real quick then.
Trickster,
Are you
you
just trying
rock,
to move?
by the way.
Uh-oh, what did he do? Is he saving
He
you?
No, he put us to 500.
Nice. Now we just need a total of 20 different users to buy packs, and we will be, I think, a partner. Or, well, we
Okay.
get to submit to partner.
So I can't really get involved in this yet.
No.
Nora's honor won't let her do it. She's trying to respect Oliver. She doesn't want to end up in this whirlwind of icy death. She did that when she was alive. It wasn't fun.
Nope.
So, what I was going to do is I was going to try and do some cool, athletics or acrobatics to flip over the table, but since Everson pointed out I can just walk through him, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to take my 2 actions to go up to the blinded Autumn
Okay.
and I'm just gonna punch him.
Well, okay. So the first thing you got to do is roll to hit, and we got to handle that mirror image love.
I mean, like if nothing else, he's like, I can't see, and like one of his I can't see clones vanishes.
Oh,
right?
hold on. I'm an idiot. I'm wrong. All the clones are gone.
Oh, okay.
I just scrolled down because there's a little bit more to that one. They're all dead.
Oh,
If they take damage, they die.
they didn't take damage though.
It's daylight, right?
It is daylight.
I took damage.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Okay.
All right then.
Cool.
Nice.
So
I don't have a chance to do the
that fucking
devising a stratagem, but that's fine for right now. I just go right up to him.
All right.
That is a. Does a 24 hit? Well, he is. Okay.
Yep. Definitely right now it does.
6, 8, 10 points of magical damage.
All right. Take another 10. Still standing. He's kind of deflecting blows now. He's not getting just beat up like he was before. Because I'm dazed, because at that -2 right now. Do you have any more actions left?
Nope, I took all 3 actions to just run up and punch him in the gut while he's blinded and dazed.
All right. So she is going to go one shot on this guy. Boom. Natural 20.
Ooh.
A shot rings out. Another dragonfire round hits him. I'm going to be doing a total of... God, with that 15. He is almost totally melted. As you see, like, his face is dripping, his nose is, like, hanging past his chin. His arm is all sand. His claws are, like, crooked and dripping. And then with my second action, I'm going to move to here to jump on the table next to Oliver. And I'm going to take a shot at midnight. There's a bright flash, Oliver, next to you. Boom! And the darkness dissipates for 1 round, taking away the penalty as I do a flare shot. And then that would take us to, I believe, Oliver midnight. Oliver, you're first. What initiative do you got to pick your initiative roll? I'm going to pick mine for the duel. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
Okay. I am ready as well. I'm doing deception.
Deception.
All right. I did the darkness to help with my deception, but it's gone now. So he has let go of the sword, like dropped it, and he's grabbing the table and getting ready to like flip the table with you on it. What do you got for initiative, buddy?
24.
You win. You beat me. So we both did deception. Deceptive sidestep in your duel. You train deception. You roll deception check initiative. You draw the enemy in, pull away last moment. Triggering opponent must roll again and take the second result. If your opponent is using intimidation, it could be a -2. Well, I already lost.
That's only for if you're attacking me. Then I can reaction.
You're already
Yeah,
dead.
yeah. So I haven't yet. So give me your roll to hit. When I go to attack you, I'll re-roll, you dick.
Oliver's actually going to acrobatics off the table.
All right, seeing what's going on. Where are you going to move to?
Boop.
Okay.
Hopefully that also puts me flanking with... Wait, no, he got cut in half, huh?
He's slowly reforming.
Okay. That will be a 20 for acrobatics.
A 20?
He-
Jesus, man.
Yep. To roll off of the table. And then as he's rolling, he kind of feels like time slowed for his momentum, and he kind of reaches in, and he reaches to where Voss found that mark on his back.
Okay, what do you want to do here? You
I think
tapping into the Lady of the Tides? Or are you tapping
Oliver's-
into your court?
Oliver's tapping into his court.
Okay.
He's gonna touch it and focus on a memory of a rainy day at the manor where his mother had mentioned the words, "Even if there is no sun in the sky, there is always daylight to be found where you remember it."
Okay.
He's gonna take that soft memory, focus it, and try to make his own light, generate his own heat, and he's gonna try and focus the summer court heat, if he can, into his own blade to match the frost on the sword of the enemy.
Okay. Hold on here. I actually have your information for this. Where is the...
Joke's on him. He can't control it. He catches himself on fire. He is now on fire.
No, that wasn't gonna... I mean, dude, I am all for... Is that what you want to do?
That's what I want to spend an action on doing, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to know if you wanted to light yourself on fire. You
Oh,
have
no,
the
no,
ability
no.
to ignite your blade on fire. It takes one action to continue the flame, and it adds 2d6 fire damage to your blade. It can be done once a
Fuck
day.
yes.
It's basically you're casting a spell.
Wow.
Oh god. And the flames I picture mixed with the tides, so it's kind of like a wreath of
black
black and red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a roll here. I hope you fail, because I don't want to get hit by this.
I'm gonna spend a hero point. I want to hit you with
Well,
this.
good old bear gave you one, so
You the MVP.
that means you spent 3 now of your 4.
How does a 32 look?
A 32 hits me but doesn't crit.
Okay.
But I do take an extra 15 damage from the summer light.
And I have 2d6 of fire, 2d6 from a striking wound.
I'm not going to lose to you. This is not happening. Voss already boned me. All
use
that
those
work,
to-
all that 5-minute work for that piece. 10 minutes.
Go fuck yourself. Excuse me.
2, 4.
Got a pretty serious cough there, Drew.
Right.
Yeah, it's
13 points of regular damage,
Okay.
and then
Just total it. You don't even have to do that. Just add the 15 to it. You don't have to worry about
Okay.
like rolling fire damage extra anymore and like telling me it so I can double it. It just
It just
stacks
becomes
together and you just
fire?
slap the 15 on top of it.
Oh,
So it's super clean.
23 then.
So what's your total?
23.
23 damage? Okay.
Yep.
So as you strike him as he's flipping the table, you cut across his chest as you kind of like do that somersault off the table, call on the fire of the summer courts and strike him. Where are you standing? So it was one action to summon it, one action to move, one action to strike. Well, actually, probably one action to summon, one action to attack, one action to move. You move to there. As he's picking it up, he switches his grip and goes to flip the table at you on my action. This so you know, you should count how big that solid oak table is, or
That's
mahogany
15 feet. It's
table.
15 feet.
I have to roll again, right? If I
That's
hit
10.
you?
Is
Is that what happens with deception?
Yeah.
Are you going to activate the reaction
like 20.
sidestep?
Man, I wish I had a reaction where I could just turn around and slap it right back down.
Boom!
no.
That depends. You need to tell me if he hits, but not if he
hit you.
crits.
I hit
You
you.
hit me? Okay.
Uh-huh.
So then, yeah, I'll do a deceptive sidestep.
Cool story, bro. My second roll. 32.
That hits me with the table.
Did I crit you?
That
Am I 10
does
over?
crit me.
Or sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, it's not his weapon. I apologize. 30, because it's not his weapon.
Does not crit me.
Okay, so I just hit you.
Yes.
All right. As he hits you, flips the table. Ooh. 18 points of damage as you get smashed with the table. Boom.
18 points of table damage.
So one action was my sword. The other action was to flip the table. My third action, I'm going to re-grab my sword out of the ground. That ends my round. And that takes us to Everston and the Sandman. The one Sandman is melted. Nora is engaged in the one that is blind and has his hands up. The aura is still going around. What would you like to do? I did look it up. It is if you end your turn in the aura.
End your turn. Okay. I want to focus on that guy then, because you know.
Are you
the
moving
aura
or
maybe if he's dropped?
Are you moving or are you
that?
staying there?
I'm staying to do an attack at least.
Okay.
So I'm going to do my classic Everston. I'm going to do the double slice.
All right.
Which means I can attack with both weapons and is the
God damn it.
Is the Ghost Flame Torch considered agile at all?
No, I don't think it's agile. It's not.
No?
It's a
Okay.
torch.
So
I don't think torches are agile.
and actually it doesn't matter. My shield is not, and I'm going to strike first with the torch because it's a better attack bonus. The second attack will be with the shield
Yep.
at a -2.
All right.
So, which is fine because I am a master with my shield, so it'll balance it out.
Are you a master now?
Yes, at 5th level, I became master in one weapon group, which is all shields. I picked shields. It's a very narrow group, but since I'm shield bashing all the time, I figure why not?
Yeah. Why not? You need to get a spike on that shield rail so it launches down. There's just a blade on the end of it. Boss is like, I can do that if I survive.
I can do that.
The first attack will be with the torch.
Okay.
This is at this bonus, okay? Oh, does a 30 hit and or crit?
Hits me, does not crit me. I forgot to bring out my my pretty dice. I like this song. This is dope.
So then it's a single d6, right, for the torch. So
Correct.
that would be 10 damage plus your
15.
15, so
weakness.
25.
Okay. And then the second attack.
Don't even worry about it. You smash him with the first one, and he bursts into sand. And as it hits in the air, the sand starts to melt, and there's just a pool of water slowly like seeping into the floorboards and letting off steam from getting hit. He is dead.
Nice. So, because both strikes of the double slice have to be on the same target, that's 2 actions to drop him. So the aura's gone, which that's what I was worried about.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 action left, and as much as I'd like to smack this guy or move to a flank position, I think I'm going to raise my shield instead.
Okay, you raise your shield. Smart move.
So that'll be end of my turn.
Bennett reforms. He like grabs his lower half and slides the shadows back together because you can see him now because the shot blast you can see. He licks the wound and like it slowly stretches back together and he solidifies. He turns and looks at Midnight. He reaches back and his hand goes through the wall. And he comes back through and he's dragging a coat rack from outside the hall. Because I also get Everston's abilities. And I smash him in the face with the coat rack. Like a hanging coat rack. I rolled a 30. He bashes into him. Todd, you want to roll damage?
Sure.
I need you to roll me 2d6.
What does a coat rack do?
2d6. It's a large object.
All right. Oh, 6 and a 1, 7.
7 plus his 3. 11 points of damage to him. And then with my next attack, I am gonna maul him. That is a hit. And the last one, I do a tongue lash and miss. So I hit him, and you see Oliver, the tongue lash wraps around Midnight and goes to like grab him, and he ducks out of it and comes back out dashing at you. You can tell that Bennett is trying to grapple this guy, like hold him in place. He doesn't give a fuck that you're dueling. At all. Your rules mean nothing to him. Midnight is trying to abide by him, though. Your
I
mother
can't control Bennett.
made her save. She's on the other side of the table. We're going to reduce this table to this, so it looks like it's standing on its side. And then that takes us to the Sandman. I guess I'm going to have to attack. He opens his cloak and leaves start to whirl, and he shoves his hands forward in an AoE. I need both of you in front of me to make reflex saves.
Okay.
He's
Is
doing
he
bladed
using
wind.
somatic components for a spell ability at all?
It's a spell-like ability. Do spell-like abilities have somatic components? Let me look at I'll look at the
ability
creature
has
right now.
somatic, it means it has the manipulate trait, which I am just fishing for, attack
I'm
opportunities.
looking to see if he does have one. Ew.
If it's a natural ability or something, maybe not.
I have him pulled up here. I'm just looking through it to see if it has the traits. Ooh. I might be fucked. I might be... Doesn't have manipulate trait. This power has manipulate trait.
Then here comes the shield dash. And you know what's nice about attacks of opportunity? You don't have any penalties from your previous round's attack rolls.
Yeah.
Full hit.
Yeah, I know.
So that's plus 16 is my shield attack. Plus 16.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And when you roll a 19 on the die,
Is it a crit?
that's a 35 to hit.
Yeah, you crit me. Because I'm a -2 right now.
All right.
So Daz doesn't.
Oh,
So he
you hear
puts it out,
someone
and this
yell in
hand
the
just
closet.
comes through with a shield attached to it. I'm so fucked.
combo breaker.
No, please no. I'm gonna get owned here. I can feel it.
33 bludgeoning.
Jesus, I'm still
Damn.
up, but god damn. Do I have to make a save now, obviously, for concentration? I think I have to
don't
make a concentration check
know
because I got
that's-
punched casting a spell. You know what's awesome?
Could be.
We have a handy dandy tool. Concentration.
Don't talk about Drew that way.
It requires concentration and provokes attacks. Oh no, that's old Pathfinder.
No, no. You just hit the eye. Remember? You can look up all the
Oh,
rules.
that's right.
Concentrate, I think is what it's actually under. You see, effortless concentration.
Damn, it feels good to be a fighter.
Fucking effects of the spell duration. If a duration was up, it looks like I have to make it. Which this is not a duration yet. It was just a cast. So I don't know if that actually... A spell. Caster during a spell. We're going to look this up. I'm actually going to look a rule up for once during this, because I usually don't. Damage alone doesn't do anything, but attack opportunity, the most likely way of doing damage, includes a note that that triggering an attack of opportunity on a manipulate action and getting a critical hit disrupts that action. You crit me.
Oh.
So my iron leaves don't work.
Nice.
As he puts his hands up, you crush his hands with the shield. You get him in the face, he like recoils back from it. Hisses, I don't give a fuck that Nora's there now. I am going to attack you twice. 28. Ooh.
28 is a hit.
You shield blocking it?
With my shield up, I'm at a 26.
You're gonna shield block?
Yeah, I'll shield block.
Okay.
If it's coming through, I'll shield block.
He does a total of 14 points of damage as he rakes his claws across the shield. Second attack
So,
is a 27 with my -4. Does that hit you?
Are you rolling the flat DC 5 check because we're concealed?
Yep, I already did that. I rolled 3 of them right out of the gate.
Okay. I was more checking because I forgot about that.
I'll go see it written down. Does that hit you? 27 time?
yeah.
All right. 27 for 11 points of damage as he reaches in and actually gets a hold of some of the leather on you and drags his claws across. Outside, there's a knock on the door. At Voss's
Upgrade
closet.
all that to scale.
Closet door. Hey. Summer, are you ready? Let's go. Is he asleep? And there's like a scramble inside between you two, and shit just falling in the coat closet. As he's going to open the closet door up, you go first, Voss. What would you like to do? I had to spend 3 actions to get to you with my third Sandman, so he can't do anything. There's a guy who opens the door, sees you guys fighting. One of them has his hand on your face. It is your turn. You beat me in initiative. What do you want to do? How you feeling there, Voss?
Not good. I'm gonna pull one of my potions and drink that.
I'm pretty sure pulling that is a manipulate action, good sir.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, it is. Think about it. You're
Oh.
pulling a potion out.
That's fair.
Interact.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'll just hit this fool in the face with magic missile.
Aw, I was gonna attack you.
Actually, no.
magic
What am I
missile?
thinking? I'm just gonna aim. I'm gonna aim my staff down and let him cast flaming hands.
Okay, so your 2 action cast, flaming hands maximized. Are you trying to hit both of them, him and the guy in
Yeah.
the doorway? So he's got you up against the back wall. You tap it, and fire just ignites out of the room. All the fur coats that are in here ignite.
Don't give a fuck.
Give me your roll.
For what?
Damage.
Didn't you say it was
Maximized.
Oh shit, that's right. What is the damage? I apologize. God damn it. Hey. The guy on you makes a
That's-
save. The guy outside did not expect this. I rolled a 2 on the die. That gives him a total of a 14. I think that's a critical failure.
Sounds like crit fail territory to me.
I think I'm taking all of it in the face.
So he maximizes and heightens it. I want to say it was something like.
I don't know.
66
I gave
last
you the
time, but
rules so that you could write them down.
The gouts of flame rush out, so it's 2d6. Heightened is another 2d6. So if I'm using,
If you're using his heightened and his maximized for the day, it'd be heightened and maximized. So the extra 2d6, max it all out.
so 24 points.
Okay. I don't take extra damage.
It's a basic reflex, so or a reflex save.
I failed it on the a crit failed on the other guy. I just failed it, or sorry, I made it on the other guy. So I need to know if there's extra effects for the crit fail.
No,
yes,
it's
because
just
it's a basic save. Yeah, because it's a basic save. If you fail, you take full. If you crit fail, you take double.
How much did I
Oh.
take for opening the fucking door to the closet then?
48 points of fire damage.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, basic saves are great.
Fuck me.
'Cause when you fail it, you fail hard.
I ignore some of that damage for the summer guy. 24. Okay. Summer one takes it. And it like hits, but you see like some smoke coming off of him. And you see like some of the woven fibers that he has on him. There's a burn to it, but it's like trying to burn wet grass. The other guy opens the door and takes it full in the face. He's like, oh, and he puts his hands up. I need a perception check from you at a -5 because of the explosion of fire in the room to see if you catch something. This is actually, no, what's your passive? I'll just use your passive so you don't have to use an action.
19.
So 15. There's an explosion of fire. When the fire goes
14.
away, the Sandman who is outside is gone.
Okay.
That was 2 of your actions. What would you like to do?
Definitely gonna move out of the closet.
You would have to move through him. It's like a 5-foot wide, 10-foot long like closet. Like you walk in and hang coats up as you go back. What's up,
Ew.
Raven?
Well, in that case, back down to 1 action.
I don't look good, but I'm not dead.
I'll try and hit him again.
Sure, worked great last time.
A great life motto. I don't look good, but
I
I'm
missed
not
him
dead.
by 1, jackass. Last time.
Do it up.
Swing batter.
I'm using a hero point.
Okay.
Put me down to 1.
All right. I can't promise, Raven. I can't promise. Terry's on the line here. See if Sunburst is listening.
Damn it. That's only an 18, so that's not going to do it.
18? No.
Yeah.
You go to swing again. You're just in such a confined area. Your staff gets caught on some burning fur coats from some rich person that lives here. Yeah. As you're swinging away, trying to get a hold of them. I get to go now. I'm going to try to put you to slumber again. I'm going to spend 2 actions and pour like a ton of sand into it. I need a will save from you. Just sleep, Voss. God damn it. Voss, you get another hero point.
Yeah. Who is that? Is that Sunburst?
I don't know who did it.
Whoever you are, I love you.
I will look.
Luckily, I don't have
Raven.
to. I don't have to.
Raven gave it to you.
I love you, Raven. I don't have to use it this time around because that's a 30.
So you just take the damage. You take half, which is
Great.
good, because it would have been 10. Instead, it is 5. I rolled pretty bad. So that was my 2 actions. On my 3rd action, I'm going to strike you. And he cocks back and he balls up his hand, and you see it turn into like this huge wooden like fist, and he just slams home trying to knock you unconscious. Does a 20 hit you?
On the nose. Excuse me, on the beak.
On the beak? I hit you. I'm doing subdual, a non-lethal damage. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just trying to put you unconscious for 9 points of damage as I wrap you in the face.
Damn it! I'm out. Fuck! I had 8 left. Son of a bitch.
I need a will save. You're already unconscious, which means you have to roll twice.
What?
Because you're unconscious. You're sleeping already.
Just real quick, did he take the -2 for the subdual?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I already got it. Nice try, mathematician.
I'm trying.
On here
I
says,
like how we
and
still
I
use the term
quote,
subdual when they got rid of it, going from
what is it called?
3.0
What is
to
it called now?
3.5.
Non-lethal, right?
Non-lethal. But it's just like it's ingrained.
Yeah.
On here it
Right.
says, we'll try to hit him and not kill him. -2 to attack. So you're unconscious. Boom.
I'm unconscious, yeah.
Need your will save? You can spend a hero point to counter that, though. Just negate it and roll once. You got so many.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Okay. Roll once. Fall into slumber.
God damn it. 18.
An 18, unfortunately, is not high enough. And you fall back into slumber. That moves us to the top of the list. Nora, Hastings. Miss Hastings looks to you and goes, this conflict is not going to be won. We need to get out of here. That's what she says. Actually, you moved. Fuck. I would move to here, back to back with Everston then, and say it to both of you. We need to get out of here.
Well, I'm trying to clear a path to the door, ma'am.
And you can see the sand just like fell down off the door. Like those two were all basically cast us up on the door. One of them went down, so all the cold went away. And if this guy goes down, the other barrier is going to go away, and you can open the door.
I'm sorry, in PF2, if I'm just like somewhat crossing between me and Everston, that's flanking. Cool.
Yep.
So I will step
Okay.
to there.
Yep. Sure. Why not?
Not going to devise a stratagem. I'm just going to go for it. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm considered concealed or whatever. Does a 26 hit?
26 does hit him, yeah.
Okay.
Because he's still dazed, right? Because it's minutes.
For another 10 points.
And you're hitting Knight, correct? 10 points. Autumn, yeah, fallen. So, 7. I am still up, but I am ragged.
Attack.
You're gonna do another one, you said?
Yeah. Agile. So that's -4.
Raven, while she's rolling, in case you don't know, any tied victim cards that get played tonight start killing off named NPCs.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit me with the -2.
Okay. So I just go for the old 1-2.
The old 1, 2, 3.
5, 2. That's 9 points.
I'm out. Poof! Leaves just go and scatter and hit the ground, and there's just a little rustle, and they fall silent. And the leaves and kind of like that Wisconsin frozen pile of leaves that someone didn't rake up beforehand, just falls from the door in this like wet mess. With that, it takes us to Oliver's mom. I don't know why we got "Hi, I'm in a fucking tavern" music. Get out of here. I'm in a bad way. She's fine. She wants to get out. I'm going to take another shot at midnight. She goes to fire, and you hear a clunk, and like smoke comes out of the gun. She's like, shit! And she tosses it off to the side and pulls out a rapier with her other action. I'm out of actions. I rolled a natural 1 and then rolled a 4. The gun is shot. She would yell to Oliver, Oliver, we need to go. Put your honor aside. And that would take us to Oliver in midnight. You got him on the ropes, dude. And by on the ropes, I mean not at all. I can't wait to hit you again. I mean, you've heard him. You heard him some.
Oliver's gonna bite his tongue
Okay.
as he goes in for another strike.
All right, we rolling? We dueling still?
And as he comes in for another strike, he goes, I fight for my lady's honor as well.
All right. Am I
He's a
picking?
guy. The only honor he's interested in is jumping
Are
honor.
we picking right now? Is that what's going on?
What? Yeah,
That's
we're
his
picking one.
All right, I'm ready.
That's a jack of all trades quote.
It's still
I picked intimidation, bullying, press. What did you pick?
I picked deception.
Okay.
I know it's his mom. That's
I
weird.
only got a 14. What did you get?
27.
You're first. Go.
Flanking?
Fuck. Yes, you are flanking right now. Fuck.
With a flourish of his blade.
Are you gonna move though? Because you got 5 foot between you.
Did he stab?
Oh, you did.
Do you get crits on that stuff? Because he beat you by 13. I don't know how it works.
No,
I'm just asking.
there's no crits for that.
Got it.
Crits on hit.
If you just
No,
step,
that's within attack step or attack
No,
reach.
he's here, dude.
he's here.
He's here.
Oh.
That's 10 foot, bro.
Oh, it's not
See
updating
this?
on my map. It's not updating on my map. Let me refresh.
Oh, okay.
I still have him back with the smush table.
I never moved. He's been in that position the entire time. You moved.
Yeah. You attacked. You drew on your power.
and
you
you
attacked.
acrobated off the table, and the table hit you.
Then he table flipped.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Roll
I
20.
thought it was a
What are
good
you
move.
doing
I thought you did it on
today?
purpose.
What are you doing?
Well, roll 20 is a monster. We've already
Alan,
done
what are
that today.
Doing.
Dude, I had him right there.
So you could take an action and step in. Right now, you have cover from the table. Action step. You still get 2 strikes.
Yeah, he'll step.
Okay.
And with a flourish of his blade, he's going to come in for the throat. This needs to end now, Midnight. Nat 20.
Heyo!
Woo!
You did the intimidation, right?
Yeah. No, deception. I did deception.
So the
Yeah.
opponent hits but does not critically hit you. The melee strike. So I haven't swung yet, so it doesn't matter. So you crit me. Roll your damage. Remember, you got to spend 1 action to keep your fire up. So
Yep.
you're only getting 1 attack. So thank God it was a crit.
So 2 for the fire. 2 for the base damage.
I'm gonna get rocked right now.
And then 3
Max
from the
first
flourish.
Remember,
So
Max
that's
first
all.
die?
That's all maxed. Holy fuck.
No, just the first weapon die.
Just the weapon die. Okay, 2d6. So 12. So rolling 5, adding 7. So rolling 12d6.
Is that a real number right now?
Yes. Because
How does math work?
you multiply everything in Pathfinder.
I don't like that sound. That's only a sound a GM should have, or a wizard.
Or if you're playing Shadowrun.
Or if you're playing Shadowrun. Fuck.
or Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Auto fire for the
bad,
win.
How bad is this going to be? I'm so worried you're going to kill Midnight right away. I haven't even got to do my cool shit.
70 points of damage.
Is that with the fire damage?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what all the extra... Don't stop helping him!
No, 70 is the fire total post crit, yeah.
Okay.
That's not including his weakness to fire, which I don't know how much extra he takes on top of that.
And what was the total? 70?
He
70.
takes it a lot on top of it.
7-0.
Wow.
Wow. You run him through because he like gets ready to like step kick the table. You run him through in the gut and tear it out, and it leaves this like fire black trail behind it, and like stars spew out of the wound. He like doubles over and coughs, and there's just like it looks like nebulous matter that spits on the floor, and you see the floor start to turn black. And you see the table start to slide into the floor.
The fuck?
I am fucking hurt. Is there a rule for taking that much damage in a blow where you have to roll or die?
Massive damage.
Does that exist?
There should be.
Todd's like, yeah, I'm positive. I'm positive I read that somewhere.
I'm just saying there should be.
You die instantly if you ever take damage equal to or greater than double your maximum hit points in one blow.
Oh, No, I didn't take that many. I did take a lot. Hey, how the fuck? I guess if you're a goblin, you just instant gibbed. Like that's just a thing that happens. Wow. I'm
Oliver?
gonna go. Fucking Oliver. I'm gonna raise up, like raise up weakened. The first strike comes down at a 25. Does that hit you? If so, you can use your deceptive sidestep.
Yeah, deceptive sidestep.
24.
It's still gonna hit me.
Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage. And then you take an additional, so 15, 18 points, 5 from your resistance. From your, weakness. 17 plus 5. So 22.
Okay.
And he like doubles over. I miss with my first attack. Or hit with my first attack, miss with my second attack. My third attack. Fuck, I am such in a shitty spot. I'm gonna cast Darkness again. Not a manipulate action. Darkness goes over. Everyone in the area has concealment, except Bennett can see him, and I can see you, but you have to roll for concealment against him. It's a 10-foot area around him. That takes us to the end of that round and puts us into... I can't even use mine on you. I was going to use Bowling Press, but it doesn't fucking matter. It takes us to Everston. There's no Sandman. Oh, there's one Sandman left. No, he's dead too. There's no Sandman left. The doors are undone.
He's gone.
They're dueling. It's absolute chaos in here. What do you want to do?
Team formerly dead is like mopping up over here.
I don't know, man. Voss is unconscious, and Oliver I don't think looks too good right now.
That's what we're saying. Team formerly dead. Like we did our part.
Yeah.
Oliver, what are you at? Like 4 hit points?
Oliver's at 2 hit points.
Let's go.
He's
I hope
committed.
I win the duel initiative. You could kill him next round, by the way. He is bad.
Fuck me. We're both bad. We're literally just the fucking polar opposite court princes.
Yep.
God, I really want to help.
Fuck.
But it's a duel.
I mean, his mom doesn't seem to care.
Bennett doesn't
Bennett-
seem to care
Bennett
either.
doesn't seem to care. No one cares
we
except for
go.
Oliver and the prince.
I care.
And Nora. Nora has honor. Thank you, Nora.
Kind of looks like that.
Voss
What?
would care if he was
Is
there.
shit
Conscious.
starting to slide into this blackness.
Why is
Do
it
we
so
want-
close?
Do we want
Because that's
Bennett
where
to
you
go?
stabbed him.
Do you want Bennett to go first and see how this goes?
Yeah, maybe.
Up to you guys. I'm fine with either one.
Commercial Hastings, do you need assistance?
Bear fucker.
What?
You need assistance.
Don't worry, Bear. Bear, it's not about you. It's not about the bear we know.
Not the
It's not
bear
about the
we
bear
know.
we know.
Not the bear we know. Different bear.
Oh,
I
different
am
bear.
honor bound to say no.
Oh, God. Oh. Okay.
Damn.
I mean, Oliver's mom goes, just shoot him.
Man, I just gave that like.
Let Bennett do his magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna delay until Bennett goes.
Okay. Bennett just smiles in the darkness, this big grin that's like way too large for his toad-like face. And you hear a... I'm gonna tongue lash first at a 29. And I go to parry it, and it doesn't matter. I still got him with a 29. Todd, can you roll me 2d12?
Big time.
The big tongue.
He's a big boy.
18.
So as it hits, it wraps around, and it grabs him, and you hear...
Yes.
Oh dear.
And the darkness slowly fades as you see the shadow going and like sucking in the darkness.
Man, that's some Spirited Away Studio Ghibli stuff right there.
Bennett has other actions, but he's using them to hold midnight.
Is he holding him or eating him?
I can swallow whole.
Okay.
So that takes us to Everston. Everston, your shadow has eaten midnight.
Can we just put that somewhere on a shirt out of context? Your shadow has eaten midnight.
That might be a good shirt to come out.
Quite the title.
Yeah, that's an Easter egg shirt.
Yeah.
Your shadow has eaten midnight.
Let's put it on a bowling jersey.
No. If the blankets could be black, I would do it on that and do them in matte black.
The Shadow Devours Midnight.
Okay.
Be a great title to a memoir.
What do
Right.
you want to do?
Bennett's memoir. How I learned to love darkness.
Well,
interpacted.
You could shoot. It's a shadow.
Baron's Voss Calcor.
Who are you asking? There's no one left.
in general,
Voss.
just the room. Where is Voss Calcor?
I'm
saying it to the group like,
Okay, gotcha.
who knows where Voss is?
Gotcha.
Not like, I'm not yelling at the corpse on the ground. The grains of sand just disintegrating. Like,
Where's
Lady
Voss?
Hastings. Lady
Tell me where
Hastings.
Voss is.
Lady Hastings goes, he's safe.
is he?
She says he is. I mean, you can make a perception as an action to see if she's lying to you.
Perhaps we should find him and depart.
He is safe. We will depart with him, though, yes. As soon as whatever that thing is done. And you see it.
Huh.
Anything
not
Everston want to
disturbing at
do? You got actions, buddy.
Can I make a recall knowledge check to see what the hell he's doing?
Yeah, do you have knowledge arcana or occult? Or actually religion,
am
too?
trained in
That's-
occultism.
Give me an is it occult?
What?
What are demons under? Undead or occult, right?
So religion?
Is undead under occult? Or aberrations are occult, right? Oh, aberrations are occult.
Aberrations
Here,
are
what am I
all
saying?
Mhm.
What am I saying? The first time, again, ever, the GM screen doesn't suck. He is it'd be religion.
Religion. I am not trained, but a recall knowledge is you can do untrained,
Yeah, sure.
right?
100%.
I am a clever improviser, or whatever that feat's called.
I don't know what that means.
I have untrained improvisation, which means I get a small bonus
Oh,
to
nice.
skills I'm not trained in, so they're not
Nice.
abysmal.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I figured I'd help my lying from way early on, and I don't need it now. But
You might.
yes, the +2 from that feat puts my religion at +3.
All right. All
let's-
right. Hey,
let's
natural
see what
20s
we
happen.
know. Hey, 19?
And what was your question about the Croak? About Bennett?
Yeah. What is this swallowing? Is this
He's
going to
swallowed
do
him
anything?
whole. Because a Croak, if he was real
Dangerous?
material, they would swallow him. He is a shadow of a Croak. So he swallowed him, and he's in the realm of shadows.
Shadow consumes midnight. It's like a martial arts movie maneuver.
I mean, this may or may not go well. You're not really, you've never seen him do it. You don't know.
Hungry shadow swallow.
AKA, he rolled a 19. Don't know.
Yeah.
You have
I
two
know.
more actions left. Anything you want to do?
So,
Doors are closed.
I'd like to move.
Yeah, sure, move.
Oh wait, no, we're by the doors to leave. Never mind.
Yeah, the doors are the
I keep thinking they're
goals itself. They're right here.
behind the frog. Okay. Then what I will do is I will move to the door.
Okay. Are Are you opening it with the other action or leaving it closed?
Yeah, I'll open it. I'll open the door.
Okay. Open the door.
Time to go.
So a woman is walking down the hall, and she's opening and shutting doors. And she's stepping, and the first thing, what is your passive perception?
Suddenly, I would like to leave your island. 22.
She walks past the door, and there are bloody footprints left behind. And then you like kind of size her up, basically from like the knees down and the elbows down, covered in blood.
Really? Mm-hmm. But she wasn't in this room?
No, she's outside in the hallway, like
she was in the
walking by
room?
where you guys entered.
Oh, she's...
Because you open the door and she's outside.
Weird.
Oh yeah, this is a fancy hotel, remember. The Golden Horse is not this kind of place. White marble floor, just bloody footprints. You're out of action.
I'm sure there's a perfectly normal explanation for all of this.
So we go back to the Sandman. As you drift in and out of slumber.
Shall we leave?
We leave? Miss Hastings is like, yes, we're leaving.
Oh, but I mean, like, turn to Dora. It's like,
Shall we go?
As you drift in and out of slumber, Voss, there's like flickering this time inside of the hourglass as you wake up. This time you are tied to the chair instead of just sitting there, and your staff is not amongst you. You're guessing when you got knocked out, you let go of your staff. The other Sandman's in the room. He's sitting on like a pile of sand that's in a semi-form of a chair, and he's breathing heavily. He's like, "You are very difficult. I'm trying to save you." And as he says that, there's a line that opens up in his throat, and green sand starts filling the hourglass. And he's like trying his best to put his hands on it to stop it.
Okay.
What would you like to do, Voss?
Damn it. I know what's happening. Voss doesn't know what's happening now.
It hasn't really been a good time for Nora to talk about her investigation.
Nope. I mean, I definitely don't want to be in here, so I'm
try
gonna
to
try
wake
and
up.
wake up again.
But it's pretty difficult because you are unconscious. You're not touching your staff. You can roll. There's a chance you'll get it. All you need is one. You're just in the first stage of being in slumber. It didn't take you further. Remember, though, you do have... can someone look up, actually, if you are knocked unconscious, if you do take the wounded condition, the dying condition? If it stacks, like if he wakes back up and goes back down, does he get that condition? That'd be nice to know.
yeah, wounded is when you're conscious, right?
Every
no,
time you
yeah,
get knocked
when
out,
you
you take
stabilize-
wounded 1.
Yeah, you get wounded. So
I just don't know if...
that stays until you can be healed or rest.
Okay. So
And
you will have
then,
wounded 1 in case you have to make your saves to die. But you're unconscious. As long as you don't get stabbed accidentally while you're sleeping.
Yeah, you know.
Or if your throat is slit while you're sleeping.
Never happened.
You gonna try to wake up?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and wake up.
Give me a roll.
Like, I see that happen. I'm like, mate, get us out of here while you still can.
He's like... And then the place is filling.
Fuck me.
Here, let me help you. There you go. There you are. For those who didn't see, the hourglass is filled with more green sand.
God damn it.
Huh. Huh. That's not good.
I'm gonna have to. I'm not taking a natural 1 roll, so I got to use my last hero point. That's better. 26 will save.
You do know you have a total... You've been granted a total of 2, right? So you have 1 more, actually. Because you have 5 in total. You spent 4 with this one.
Got it. Cool. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
26.
First time we've had to
wake
worry
up.
about that kind of shit. 26?
Yeah.
You snap out of it. In front of you, there's a Sandman, and there are these like long wooden spiked fingers dug into his throat, and they're just tearing at it, drawing lines. The shadows crouched over inside of the closet. Coats that are burning are on top of him, and it's just ripping this thing like from the neck down through the chest. And as you were leaving the dream, you saw the chest getting ripped open too and sand pouring out. You wake up to a creature that you need to make a will save for immediately.
Damn it.
Hey, this might be the best thing ever, because if you get feared, you gotta run, which might be the smartest maneuver Voss can make right now.
24.
That's cool. You need a 23. Or 22.
Okay.
Sorry, 22 right now. 22, because my aura. You're frightened 1. And then
You
you
got
save.
24.
And you shake
I
it
got
off.
24.
And you shake it
okay.
off. What do you want to do with your 2 actions? You're laying on the ground on a pile of non-burning coats.
Have I seen this thing before? Or would I have to make it?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You
would have to make an occult if you want to waste an action or do that. Because you need one to get up. Okay, one to get up. It looks at you, and you hear like the creaking of wood as it like weirdly moves. And you set your second action to flee.
Yeah.
$18 hit you.
No.
It swings and like tears all the coats down as you run out of the room. When you run out the room, are you breaking left or right? You're in a hallway that's basically on the back side of this room. So it would go down and then around the front. You know that the doors would be over here.
Well, then I would break. If I know where, if I come out and realize where I am, I'm going to break right to head to the door.
All right. So you would move. Let's see here. Oops. Gotta move Voss's dying body. That's 25. That's 30 right there.
Okay.
At that corner. So I will expand the size of this. Go ahead.
Everston, Nora,
You guys can hear him.
Where the fuck are you all?
You can hear him. He's yelling in the hallway. Your question has been answered, Everston.
We are here. Like shouting.
Follow the sound of the
Shouting
voice.
down the door hallway.
All right. There's a door open. What is your passive? Did you say? Your passive perception?
Mine?
22.
Oh, sorry.
No. Voss's.
19.
Oh, sorry.
You walk by a woman. She kind of bumps into you a little bit, and she side eyes you as you walk by, and you make your way into the room. And you slip a little bit as you're walking in the room, but there's like wet leaves and stuff everywhere.
Check.
We are technically out of combat right now. Midnight has been swallowed. It goes and like burps up some more of that black stuff on the ground, and another portal opens. What does the group want to do?
Oliver
Need
wants Oliver wants to cinematically jump on the table and just run to the other side of the room using acrobatics.
Sure, yeah. Duel's over. Okay. I'll move you to the front.
Well, so Oliver's running, so obviously he's in decent enough health to run, I guess. I'm gonna go.
Shit.
Well, okay. There's you who looks like shit, but you're tumbling across a table that's been flipped on its side, and then Voss is running around saying, "I need help," and he smells like Thanksgiving dinner.
As Todd disappears into one of the black portals.
He smells like Thanksgiving dinner. That's very fair.
As he mutes,
Adrenal-
and the light goes off. Nora gets a hero point.
Adrenaline does crazy things. 25 on acrobatics.
All right. So as you guys group back up, run across, the Croat goes one more time, and he just jumps into one of the portals.
What?
And you see 2 hands come up from midnight and a big claw come up as he pulls him back down. We're going to cut there for intermission.
God damn it.
So, everybody, what's going to happen is we're going to tie this up at the end of the intermission. We'll come back. We'll do a little bit of a setup to get everything back. Oh, I see Everston just got another hero point as well. And as we come back from intermission, we're going to do a little bit of conversation here in the group about what's happening now, a little bit of what happened during the downtime, because I'm pretty sure Nora needs to share some information. And we could talk a little bit about that during our intermission. We're going to watch the second part of The Terror. I got it. Already marked it. And I will say, goals-wise, we've hit our cards played goal for the stream loots, which is fucking awesome. And then let me pull open what we need. Here's what we're trying to achieve right now. This is the next goal. I didn't know we were going to hit this 500, so I didn't put the other goal on here. I didn't think we were going to fucking hit this so fast. Everyone's fucking awesome. Currently we need 9 more users to purchase packs to complete this achievement. And it says that it has to be 700 packs sold to 20 different users. So if you are currently watching and you have not purchased a pack before, if you would be awesome to do that. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do bits. If you do that and buy 1 pack, we need 9 people to buy packs to hit partner for stream loots, which allows us to do super cool things like crafting and all this crazy stuff that I'm going to get to do, and hopefully save Merrifield from dying during our war between flying creatures coming out of the Accordius crater. So we're looking for 9 people who have not bought packs to pick up some packs. We have done awesome in 11 episodes. I can't believe what we've done. We're going to put on our movie, The Terror, Part 2 for our intermission. So we all get some drinks, beverages, waters, and we'll be back in 13 minutes.
I think this is Jack Nicholson's first movie.
Is it really?
Is it really?
I think it might be.
Play your stream loot cards all you want during this, everybody. Play all of your stream loot cards. Sunburst, I would love to say that it's Terry, but it is not.
Yeah, because I'm playing Terry if I die.
The last side quest is already determined who it is.
Yep.
We'll see you all in 13 minutes.
Thanks, everyone.
Be back and
You guys
talk
rock.
about how we're going to kill the party. I mean, how we're going to save the party. Sorry, this isn't Fenrir Rising. I'm not trying to kill the party.
Yeah.
Hello. I was afraid you'd drown. So you are real. I started to think. Who are you? quicksand. The girl was trying to kill me.
She knows not what she does. Her will is not her own.
You mean she's insane?
Possessed. She needs your help.
Help? How can I help her?
The castle of the Baron von Lepp. You will find her there. I can say no more. There's great danger. Find Eric. Eric knows.
The ride to Colbin is long and far safer by day. If you leave now, you can rejoin your regiment by dusk.
Where is Gustav?
What do you want him for?
I want him to show me where the castle of the Baron von Lepp is.
No one's lived in the castle for years. And besides, Gustav has gone away for a few days.
Perhaps you'd show me the way to the castle.
Why are you so interested in the Baron?
I never said that I was. But the girl that I followed last night and spoke to, I believe that she lives there.
Told you. There is no girl.
That is nonsense. You recognize her, don't you?
No.
I'll find the castle myself.
No, wait! Don't go to the castle. I have told you the truth. There is no girl. Mark me, you are getting yourself into things beyond your understanding. Leave now, while you can.
I intend to find her.
Please don't tell the Baron that I am here.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? It's me, Andre. In the name of the government of France, I order you to open this door.
Your pardon, young sir. I was at my devotions. I did not hear you.
I'm sorry, sir, but surely I made enough noise to awaken the dead.
The government of France. I've seen the uniforms of many governments in my time. What would a soldier of France be wanting here?
Shelter, for one thing. Permit me to introduce myself, Lieutenant André Duvalier, 5th Chasseur.
Baron Victor Frederick von Lepp. I suggest you will find better shelter at the village inn.
Thank you, Baron. But I've had my fill of village inns. Surely you wouldn't want to inconvenience a French officer.
Come in. What you see, Lieutenant, are the remains of a noble house. Relics, ghosts of past glories.
A noble heritage is something to be proud of, Baron. I'm afraid we've forgotten that in France.
Ah, yes. Your name, Duvalier, your family.
My father was the Comte de Valier. Was until they spilled his head into a basket one morning in the Place de la Concorde.
Forgive me for reviving painful memories. You must be cold and tired, Lieutenant. Some cognac?
I'd like that, Baron. Thank you.
Sit down. Stefan?
Yes, Baron.
Cognac for our guest.
Yes, Baron.
Baron, I wonder if I might ask, who was the young woman I saw in the window before you came to the door?
Young woman? Oh, I'm afraid you're mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken. I saw her. Dark hair and eyes, about 20.
Well, I'm quite sure you think you saw someone, but...
Baron, I am in full possession of my faculties.
Please, allow me to show you something. You should never believe everything your eyes tell you, young man. Is that the girl you think you saw?
Yes, of course.
Before you say anything else, examine the portrait closely, the signature, and above all, the date.
$1786? But that's 20 years ago. It's incredible. It's the same girl and she hasn't changed a bit.
She has been dead for 20 years.
With all respect, Baron, for a ghost, she's a very active young woman.
You're speaking of the Baroness von Lepp, my wife.
I beg your pardon, Baron. I meant no offense. Perhaps the resemblance was not quite as much as I had thought. The girl at the window...
Lieutenant Duvalier, the only occupants of this castle are Stefan and myself. You are the first visitor since the turn of the century.
Of course, Baron.
Stefan will see you to your room.
Thank you. I'm coming down. Wait for me. unlock this door. Do you hear me? Unlock this door, I'm gonna shoot through the door.
How about now? You should have sound. I don't know what happened. So, what I said was this. Here. We'll make it special again. Ready? Okay. Coming off break. So, the group has decided to gather up, get everything together, hand out healing potions, and make sure that everyone is up to snuff. As the black holes in the room slowly start to close, Midnight and Bennett, who is attached to Everson, do not come back. Kind of a win-win situation. And as that happens, footsteps can be heard in the hall. Someone walking up and down, and you hear the sound of guard storming in the room. They run down the hall, and you hear them calling out, "She went that way! She went that way!" As they are making their way through the Golden Horse Hotel. We cut back to the inside of the room and in the chaos with all of our players. So this room is in shambles. Blasts have went off. There's snow. There's wet leaves. There's blood. There's a table that's flipped. Walls have got holes in them. The place is a disaster. But those black holes have vanished. Nora, during the break, you had talked about wanting to go after this woman who's in the hotel. You've given a little bit of briefing on who she is. For those who haven't watched the last side quest with Nora, you will learn all about Olivia Howlitz, who is a rich, how would you want to, a mogul's daughter? That's probably the right way to say it, right? A mogul's daughter? I don't want to say too much other than that. If it comes out during game session, that's cool. But I'm not going to say much else. So we'll cut to the group talking about how they want to handle this. Everston drinking his oils, potions healing everyone up. And then, of course, Lady Hastings amongst the group, quiet for the first time in a long time. I guess we'll start with Nora telling everybody she wants to go after her.
I can't let her continue doing what she's doing. I don't care if it puts me at risk. I'm already at risk because of what I've acquired from Edna. And I'm not going to let her get away again. So, and I kind of like sidestep a little bit to look at Miss Hastings and I say, "I apologize, my lady. I have another pressing matter to attend to. If the rest would like to assist me, I would definitely appreciate your help. As I had mentioned, I didn't want to burden you with this between Oliver's court-martial and Voss's test, and Everston looking more into the manor and the issues of ownership after I had given him some information I found while looking into Miss Howitz, but I need to take this opportunity. I can't. She's killed people in New Bolivar. She's killed people in Merrifield, and this started with innocent people in Moldavia.
You've always had our backs, Nora. I'll have yours.
Of course, love. That's why we're here. Everston, he pulls 2 more lesser repair oils out of his bag. Like, here you go, Gov.
I appreciate it.
How bad does Oliver still look?
I don't know.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
He got good healing out of those 2 lessers.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So, is the group going to heal up and go after if they hear the footsteps of soldiers running through the halls of the Golden Horse? What does the group want to do? How do you guys want to approach this situation?
I'm stepping right out.
Okay, when you step out,
and flashing my badge.
you hit the threshold as soldiers are charging by. They don't pay attention, not like being rude, but I mean, they're doing their job. And one after another is at least 12 people from the yard in New Boulevard who marching by, pistols drawn. 2 in the front have large shields leading it. And they have little notches on the side for the pistol to set in as they're making their way down the hall. Behind, in the very back, is 2 Earth Guard clearings. They're taking up the rear, and their eyes are glowing, and you see they're kind of scanning the area, and they're running their hands along the wooden walls of the hotel. One of them gets to you and stops. Looks to you, you have your badge out. Let's see if he notices who you are. Is there a role involved for that? Or is it just a bonus to speaking to law enforcement?
It's a bonus to speaking to law enforcement.
Okay. So he stops, and he looks up, and he goes, I'm sorry, and the glow goes away. She goes, Investigator Tenwick, I did not know that you were staying here. My apologies, ma'am. You're probably safer staying inside the conference room right now. There is a murderer amongst us.
I know. I'm one of the people she's going after.
Miss Tenwick? Why are they after you?
I stumbled across her lair in Solazier when I rescued retired detective Ligon.
I see. I'll tell the sergeant who's here.
I can't let her escape. I'm willing to be used as bait. If that means that we...
No. There's no woman. It's a creature. This.
Yes, it's her pacted. It's her bound. It's an abandoned. At least when I saw it, it was an abandoned, verged with a tree of some sort.
Yes, a pale porcelain-skinned tree-like creature.
Yes, it chased.
Hold on, Sergeant! He starts yelling. The guy in the middle of the pack stops. They get to the end of the hall. They turn towards where Voss came from, and they just start firing rounds. You just hear gunfire go off.
That's what I saw in the closet. Right. He snaps his fingers and calls his staff to him.
So in that closet, it disappears and reappears in your hand, and it glows a little bit and fades. They just are launching rounds down the hall. She's right there.
That's not necessarily her. They can separate.
The cleric and the sergeant makes his way back, and he kind of gives you a salute. Says, Investigator Tenwick, I didn't know you were back in New Bolivar. I apologize for my... Wait. You just came back. You were out of city for a while, right?
Yes.
We don't have much time to speak right now. This is kind of a dire circumstance. We have 2 people who have died in the 3rd floor, right across from where Mr. Hastings is staying. And he looks inside and sees not only Oliver, but his mother. And goes, both of you need to take the safest route out of here as quickly as possible. This person is walking around asking for Oliver. I need to make sure that everything is safe. Guards, 2 of you on the door.
Sergeant, here are my case notes that I've assembled regarding.
I will have to look over these later. Can you give me the highlight notes right now? And you still hear gunfire, and then like they're marching down the hall after her.
Like she, as far as I know, she's an escaped convict. She escaped between on the transport between Kedra and Moldavia. She was being taken back for trial of 12 murdered individuals in Moldavia.
Yes.
Her murders match the MO of the murders that I have been investigating in Merrifield. When I went to get information from a retired detective here, Detective Ligon, it turned out that he had been kidnapped, and I tracked him to Solazier, where he was being held captive by her. That's why I saw her talking to someone.
You were the one who asked for Ligon to be sent back out with a group to investigate the city, correct?
I didn't ask for him to go out. I think he might have done that on his own.
Yeah, they have not. And at this point, they haven't have left yet, right? They'd be forming the group to go.
Right.
Yeah. It's like they have not left yet. Ligon is still back at HQ. We've tried to talk him down. And you hear more gunfire, and now that squad is now around the corner and gone.
When she gave chase, at first it was her, I think they call them eidolons, the abandoned fused with the wood. And then as they continued to give chase, they merged. Part of its face took on her visage and grew horns. She's pacted.
I don't have a lot of information. All I know is that the father of this individual, who I'm not allowed to speak about in public, if you know what I'm saying, he has told us to bring her in unharmed, but as you can see, that has not been going well.
He is the one that I heard her talking to.
We need to speak after this. Let us canvas. If you and he like looks in the room and sees like also Everston towering in the room, and there's a Federer and a staff, and he goes, "The lady of the hotel must be kept protected. I don't care in which or how that happens. I can either have my men take her back to the room." She goes, "I will not." And she walks over and grabs the gun off of it and breaks it and launches the 2 rounds out of it, blows it out, and like starts loading new rounds in it. And re-racks. She's like, I am going with them. If we're hunting, I'm hunting. Is that Everston loaded gun?
I'm trying to help out Mrs. Hastings with the sound effects there.
Oliver unshoulders his rifle and also locks in the bolt.
I'm going to need whoever wants to lead this role a diplomacy to basically tell. You're telling the sergeant, too bad we're doing this. Like,
Sergeant, while your interest in the case is appreciated, Nora's attention, attentiveness, and analysis are premium.
All right, Oliver, less words. Murder. What he says. The sergeant's like, less words. And you hear more gunfire down the hall. This is not the time for speeches. And your mother looks at him. She kind of smiles at you like, I would have done the same thing. Like, you get that, like, moment if she's giving you the okay for doing what you're doing. And she goes, fine, Sergeant, then move out of the way. My friends and I are going to be taking care of this. And
I lean over to Oliver. I'm like, mate, do you outrank him yet? Remember, you're an air marshal now.
You're an air marshal. He's a sergeant. You're not in the sky. So you could try to throw authority, but it would have to be good reason. But your mother is basically saying, my hotel, get the fuck out of the way.
She says that, and Voss is like, oh, that works for me. And he just starts walking.
And your mother walks by, shoulder like slung over, holding the butt of it, walking out. And it's like this big double barrel like hunting rifle.
Is it a Sky Hunter?
No, it's just a big rifle.
Okay. As we're walking, we're like, love, is that, is there anything special about this? Did you have it enchanted yet or anything?
Just the rounds.
Oh,
it's a family
perfect.
heirloom.
Then this'll help.
I don't think my grandmother would want it enchanted.
Oh. Not permanently.
Well, you could ask her.
She in it.
Is there any other way to make a gun?
Right. Miss, you mind if I do a little,
power?
Yeah.
So it slows down, and everything around you gets like misty as you make contact with the gun. Are you pulling her out or just speaking to her?
I'm just speaking to her. I'm like,
so you get an image of the face that kind of slides in front where you can see her. It's ghostly looking, older, a really tight bun with some loose strands. She's wearing flannel.
Nice.
With like gold frill around the top. And she's got leather gloves on that are pretty damaged and beat up. And looks like she's holding the gun along with her daughter.
Awesome. Like, don't mean to interrupt what's going on here, but as you know, your granddaughter's hunting something or someone or a couple things right now. Would you mind if I give this gun a little bit of giddy up?
Give me
Chocolate giddy, huh?
give me a
Diplomacy?
Diplomacy, yeah. You're talking to a spirit, yeah.
Ugh. We refreshed hero points, yeah?
Us.
Yes, you do refresh hero points.
Remember your trinket.
Indeed.
Remember your training.
It was actually the first time that I've thought of it, because I haven't really had a chance to do this with a spirit using diplomacy yet. So I get a +2 to this roll because of my little feathers that Nevleen has put in.
Now pinch the cheeks.
Pinch the cheeks.
Sunburst.
That's a 27.
She goes, my daughter can use all the help that she needs. She is not the best hunter. She's nothing like me, and maybe half as good as her father. So yes, absolutely.
Right, thanks then.
May I ask what you're going to do before you do it?
I'm just gonna make it a magic weapon for a few bits.
Oh, the thing I've been telling her to do for quite some time, even though she's a rich, spoiled brat and hasn't done it.
Have her come to me. I'll make it permanent if she wants.
Do I look like I have the ability?
And she disappears as you like. Do you take your hand off of it? And now like the mist goes away. She said yes. He just lies. Bloop. So what does that give me?
Plus, I'd like to petition.
Yes.
I'd like to petition for Oliver to have the effects of the heroism spell for this fight because of that serotonin rush from Mom's approval.
No. So what do I get? A +1 to hit?
Tried.
And up an extra die damage, right?
Yep.
Cool. I now do 2d10. All right. And I do 3d10 if I shoot both barrels. So as you walk out of the room as a group, the Earth Guard wrap around and out of the way. Before you go anywhere, I'm going to assume Nora does what Nora does and takes in the scene immediately.
Yeah.
So Nora, I'll describe the scene. I will say that you're going to convey some of this to your party. I will ask you to make a roll before anybody else. And then if there's some things that are missed, I'll let our other party members roll as well. So as you walk out into the hall, the marble has got small drops of blood closer towards the lobby. There are feet sticking out that you can see at the end of the hall. Well-dressed, elven-looking boots of some form, definitely Fey styling. You do remember the people who were sitting in the lobby that got up and looked in. They were originally the people who came in, which were the Sandmen. There's boots like that laying in a hallway in the opposite end. That means that there was a fifth. That's number one. That's what your passive gives you that. The blood trail gets worse and worse. The blood is the boot prints similar to hers, the ones you saw outside of the house. The walls have claw marks down them that are about the same span of the wooden claw on the one hand. Around the corner, if you go and look where Voss was in the closet, there is like a Sandman just eviscerated, neck down, opened up, sand pouring out, almost like a small geyser filling the area all over the floor in sand. There is no wood in there, but you do notice that the actual shape of the wooden closet is burned and warped. That'll be a check, the burned and warped part. There are footsteps that are small that go left down the hall, and then big footprints that appear. You're assuming that's where they merge together.
Okay.
The guard have went down that hall after them, and a lot of the footprints are all messed up now because they've walked over, because they're trying to catch her and follow the footprints. The guards have went left and right, breaking it into two groups of 3, the sergeant is left to go give chase one way, and the cleric goes and meets up with his group the other way. This is where I'll need your investigation check to see what you pick up out of the scene that I've not already described.
Okay, before I make my check, I turn to Hastings and I say, Mrs. Hastings, is there live wood in your hotel? Like, is the living wood used in any of the structures, doorways, hallways?
No, it's too expensive. Most of the wood here is reclaimed hauls from the shipyard, things that are no longer serviceable. If not that, they are pulled from the tides when divers go down, and they bring them from some of the more well-to-do homes that have sunken into the tides.
Okay, I'm unsure if she can travel through those types, but I saw her and her Eidolon when they were merged traveling through trees.
Oh,
so that's
if you mean living woods, yes, we do have trees on the premise.
God damn it. All right.
They are outside, though. There are no there are trees in the lobby. Yes, there are trees in the lobby.
All right, everyone, just in case we head through the lobby, be on alert in case anything comes dashing out of the foliage.
All right, give me that perception check.
Okay.
Hey, does anyone notice that Spotify actually repeats songs now? It's like they finally figured it out.
It's about time.
They've had the button there for, I don't know, since Spotify's been around.
So I figure we've had like about a minute between healing everybody and me talking to the sergeant and stuff.
I'd say 2 to 5. We've had to do some amount of time.
I just need a minute for my pursue a lead. My
Perfect.
lead is
Take it.
finding this woman and bringing her to justice.
Okay. Okay. I will tell anyone if you have victim cards, now's the time to play them, because if they catch her, these victim cards are going to turn into something else. You'll get to decraft them if we hit our partnership level.
I am spending a hero point.
Okay.
So I can do better than that.
Okay. Spend a hero point. Check. That's
Yeah,
only
I
your
know,
second
it's-
one, though, right?
But this is my first one because I've been
Oh,
trying
yeah,
not
you're
to
right.
spend.
You're right. Yeah, this is your first one. You are correct. All right.
Ugh! 33.
I would tell you to assist her, but she doesn't need your help. So here's the 3 clues that you did not catch the first time through. 1, the door across the hall that are the side-by-side bars. Those wooden doors. One of them is open, ajar, and you can see a small trail of blood in that room. That's 1. 2, the doors that you were behind are warped, but it looks like whatever the Sandman did stopped it from getting through. They may have known, but more than likely it's just the magics they had stopped it from being able to travel through the doors. So it would bar it from coming through. The doors are warped. There's handprints on it, like it tried to make its way through. And the third and most important, they went down the hall, they split left and right, but the footprints split left and right as well. They're kind of marred amongst all of the footprints from the soldiers walking through, the Earth Guard. So they went down the hall as one and then separated again to take out probably both groups.
Okay.
Small footprints went right, large footprints went left.
Small went.
Comes down to who do you want to go after, and do you want to check the room that has a blood trail in it first? Your deduction is it probably can't travel through magical woods. It has to be natural wood. It can't go through like magically barred doors and stuff with those powers.
Okay. Ooh, let's see. This woman has killed so many people.
Yes.
Nora tells the group that we should probably follow her and take her out.
There has been exactly 9 victim cards played.
Right. So, like, well, actually, you know what? Nora, knowing that if someone's alive, she can patch them up quickly, Nora will go check out the bar.
All right, so you go into the bar area. In the bar area, the lawyer that was there to work for Midnight is in the room.
Shit the bed.
What's that?
Who was going to work for Midnight before everything shit the bed in that room?
Yeah. So he's in the room. He's leaning against the wall. He's got claw marks on him. At least that's what it looks like from the distance as you open the door to go in. I would ask the group, how do you want to approach this? And are you staying together or splitting up to track her down? Because you are definitely on a clock.
I'm hoping.
Everson's not much of a tracker.
I mean, I'm hoping I can be in and out of this room in like a round or two.
Would you like the rest of the group to go start looking for her then, while you're doing this? Because Oliver's mom is a tracker. She's maybe not as good as their dad, but she can definitely track.
I would say, yeah, if they wouldn't mind, if you could chase. And I say, like, and I tell them, like, they went down the hallway, they split. I think they split to take out the two guard groups that are going after them. Smaller footprints are going to the right. I don't know for sure. Boss might have a better idea, but I want to say if we take her out, or at least knock her out, her Eidolon will either disappear or have less power. I'm assuming. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't have much chance to research that.
Sure. Right.
Knowledge Arcana for that answer, Eric?
Yeah, absolutely.
10, that's a 19. Or no, wait. 21.
21?
Yeah.
Cool. Trying to think if you would get anything extra out of this. I can't think of what else you would learn. Is there a specific thing you're trying to learn? I guess that'd be the best question, because I don't really know what I would...
The question she was asking is if we kill her, does the Eidolon go away or lose power or anything? Or
you have never encountered one. It is nowhere, anywhere in records right now. The closest thing would be keepers and binders, how they actually summon spirits into themselves to do things. That's like the closest thing. If you saw them in action, you could make that roll and figure it out, but without seeing it, you have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, love. I'm kind of in the dark with this. I never had a run-in with any.
Well, I mean, that's my running theory for right now. So.
Right. Yeah. No. Copy that. Cut the head off the snake.
Let me see what's in the bar. Maybe there's someone that I can save before so she can't claim another victim.
So do we want to split up then? Do you want us to go ahead or?
Yeah, I want you guys to go ahead, and I will check on the lawyer.
Okay. So let's go with the group going after.
I saw him up, and I was like, this dude is probably better than me. So if we can patch him up and get him up and running, even if he doesn't want to help us, maybe he'll be.
You were pretty equal footing. He just has a different way of doing stuff. You were actually pretty equal in investigators. So as the group rounds the corner, my question to the group is going to be pretty simple. Do you all go after her, or are you going to divide between the two? You hear gunfire from both directions.
I mean, I'd say if she's in trouble, it'll probably come running, right? No, he's saying that to the group. Like, I mean, if we try to, I'm assuming it would try and come save her. So
it responds to her commands. So. From the little bit that I saw when I wasn't running for my unlife.
All right.
Go for her.
Let's go for her.
So you break right. Group breaks right around the corner. There are boxes and 2 down Earth Guard out of the 3 that went that way, plus a cleric. The sergeant went the left towards the larger one. The cleric is ducked behind a door that they have opened into the hall. They've forced it the wrong way to give cover. And there are bullets being shot from what would be the music room into the hallway. And they're ricocheting off the door. And the one Earth Guard is pulling his Earth Guard companions over and trying to patch them up with the cleric's help to get them all back up on their feet right now. The firing goes on and on and on. Do-do-do. 3 shots after another, 3 shots after another. And you get there around the 6th shot of the round. I'm assuming the 3 of you are going to approach in cover with your mother as well. Along the wall, behind the door, kind of coming up along that wall.
Yep.
Everston, you're a little larger. Are you in front or back?
If it's cool with everyone, I'd like to go in front with my shield raised, just so that it's a little bit of protection for everyone.
And then you would actually be able to make a perception check, since you could just duck and look around the corner with probably not getting shot because you have a shield. So give me a perception.
Okay. Eric, as we're moving up, I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Everston, you're hasted.
30. Oh, snap.
You got a 30 to perception?
He's an expert.
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
God damn. So as you're looking down the hall, you see a woman duck behind the piano. She is over top of it with a pistol. She's got another pistol laying on the piano, a revolver, and she's firing shots off of it, and you see some, like, wood reloading the other pistol. Like little hands, and they're like reloading the gun for her. And she's firing, and as soon as she's done, she drops that one and picks the next one up and fan fires that one. And she's just laying lead down the hall. Here's what she looks like. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take a... We'll just use this one, actually. We'll just use this scene. We're gonna move this token. Goodbye, token. I know everyone's gonna be really disappointed as we kill all the Sandman off in the room. We'll ditch the table. We'll use this as the piano room. I'm sorry, Croak. All the black holes are gone. I didn't get to use these, which is disappointing. Midnight's gone as well. In the room, there's a woman, horns out the front. Her skin is like a pink and a red tone. Her eyes are a glowing-ish yellow. They almost drip a little bit from the glow. Let me grab her card for you. Pink is flesh tone, I should say, not pink. She looks like this. For everybody who's watching. I will use this as the hallway wall. I'll put you guys in marching order behind her, roughly. Nora is somewhere else. However you guys want to line yourselves up. Up to you. I will delete. We're going to delete this. I did not expect you guys to give chase.
So, Todd, just so you know...
Have you not played with me, Eric?
I just thought you guys would be smarter than this.
So I'm going to say I cast it last round as we moved up, so this is the first round of it. Todd, you have it for 10 rounds. It's a minute.
Because that's what he needs, haste.
Yeah. Todd, you have the quickened condition, and you can use an extra action each round only for the strike or stride actions.
Right. And I've learned that the hasted, the whatever the condition is, basically the extra action has to be the first one I take in the round.
Yep, correct.
Good to know.
All right. So you guys are running down a hallway, pretty wide. We're just going to do this to close in your hall to make it more realistic. And this would open up into the room on the other side. All right. Ooh, I didn't mean to grab the tiles. No. Stay. So, I am going to need initiative. And the way I'm going to do this is, if you beat her, you'll go before her as a group. Like, whoever has the highest will go before her, and the whole group will go before her. If you don't, you will all go after her. Here's the door.
What are we using perception?
Perception, I will say. Or if you're stealthing, you could use stealth. I don't know how many of you are stealthy besides Nora.
I am not.
Perception. Actually, stealth. Oliver's gonna use stealth.
That's the other reason why Nora was like, you guys go on ahead, because she might be able to stealth her way to them.
Oliver's just gonna hide behind the huge automata, just moving.
I got a 26 for my initiative.
Okay. Ooh. As it so happens, I have...
Here we go. Just in case we need him. I have a 28. Did anyone beat me?
I have a 29.
All right. Group goes before me. What do you guys all want to do? Pile behind the door. This would be a room basically here. This would be a gap. So actually, if I do this, it would be more like. Oops, wrong thing.
They're just tiny versions in the
They're
hallway.
tiny.
Quick,
You're like,
Emerson,
we'll
step
take
on
it.
them.
We'll take it. That's what we want. We want the tiny versions of those. All right, we'll shrink this down for us. So we have
It's muted. Yeah, just stomps down, do a little like dance.
Yeah.
Like Beetlejuice when he's trying to get the teeth or whatever they are.
Let me show you the dance of my people. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
There you go. All right. There's your doorway. So you guys got a little bit of an idea of how it's set up. So with that said, I'll let you guys decide what you want to do as a group. All of the Earth Guard are standing behind the door. They're pulling each other back. The place is in disarray. There is cover basically from the door over. They have like boxes and stuff that have been toppled over. There's like a luggage rack that's been toppled over as well. As a group, I'll let you discuss because you guys were planning to come here. So I'm letting, so basically he's leading your initiative.
If I can, before Oliver goes anywhere, I'm going to cast a spell on him as well.
You have 3 actions. Use them now. You have to use them all at once, but you can go before Oliver without a problem. You're all going together.
Okay, cool.
So everybody decide your actions. I'm going to go to Nora. How about you type to each other, and I'm going to go to Nora.
Yeah.
Nora, man is sitting in the room, looks up to you, and he goes, hey, not exactly how I thought we would actually be talking. How's it going?
How are you doing? Are you injured?
And he moves his hand, and you can like see his internal organs, and there are vines growing out of him. He goes, I don't feel the best. No. Not really
Hold
sure
still.
what's going on.
Hold still. Is this, do I need to make like the medicine check to try and take them out like I had to do with Lygon?
Yes.
Okay. So he's like, how did the initial negotiations go? I'm just like, hold still, sir, as I go in to try and help. All right.
We've been raided.
Hey, who raided us? Hello, Pox. Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
Pox, what's up, dude? Welcome.
We're in our last part of this session for the evening, and I'm hoping to get away.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna spend knowing what I needed to do to save Lygon, I'm spending another hero point.
Okay. Let's put this here as a reminder.
That was much better. I got a 30.
Okay. So you start trimming the right pieces and pulling the vines through, and you patch them up, and he coughs once. He goes, I'll be all right when I make it back. Is Midnight ready to go?
Midnight is having difficulties with a Croak, so please hold still. And then I try and heal him.
I'm sorry. A Croak?
Please stay on the line.
There was a duel between him and Mr. Hastings. Sandmen tried to ambush us in the room. They also apparently kidnapped one of my compatriots. Could you just please hold still and I just do the assurance.
All right. Is that 20 points you said, right?
That was for them because I rolled for some of it. So I'm doing the 20 level. So that's gonna. I actually got him 24.
Okay, so you patch him up. You fill the hole that's in his stomach with as much padding as you can. What is it? The plus one tampon of healing? Is that what you called it?
Tampon of
During
healing.
It was plus 2 tampon of healing.
Plus
Fucking
2 tampon of
ridiculous.
healing.
Shove it in the wound; it'll expand. We were on a horrible movie viewing the other night.
That was last night. Yeah,
that was last night. So he looks down, patched up. You did well, fast too. Like you are a field medic. You are good at this. He goes, that's okay. I didn't really like working for him anyway. Is it okay to leave? Is it safe? He talked about conflict between him and the Summer Court. Is that actually happening?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know, and unfortunately that is a bit further from my mind because of the woman, or Eidolon, whichever, that did this to you.
Yeah, it looked like a man like treant. I don't think that's what it was. It was feral in nature. It hit me and the vine started growing. He killed the spirit too. And you can see ectoplasm on the bar from the spirit that was bartending.
Okay.
Because
I
he
like that
came
guy.
out of
His mason
came out of
jars.
yeah, right. Came out of the wall, and sure enough, the wall's got like wood that's like warped, and it looks like a big knot on the wall now. It's solid, but there's like a knot work there that wasn't before.
Okay.
Because should I stay in here for now, or should I head out? Is it safe to leave?
The rest of my group are giving chase to the woman responsible. So if you're going to make good, now would probably be the time.
Okay. So he would stand up.
Are you willing
he would walk to the door with you. And at the door, he would like open it up. And he looks left and right. I need a perception check for you as initiative before I go.
Oh, good. I help him out, and then he's gonna fucking stab me. Nailed it.
Sneaky, y'all.
No, he's walking to the door to leave. He opens the door and like looks around to see if it's safe.
I only got 22.
So as he looks out and he turns back, it's clear. You see the wooden hand come down on top of his head and just spin it. And you just ragdolled into the hall.
Well, I tried healing him.
He hits the ground. You hear a meaty thud outside. And that creature standing there looking at you. And they're not together. It is the porcelain skin, abandoned, with a wooden all over it. Like I've said before, if you've seen Swamp Thing, it's like that half-man looking thing. And it like grabs a door frame and starts making his way into the door as he kind of like squeezes through like Everstead would to get into a room. So we'll use this room. These are obviously not adjacent. These are two separate areas. We will use this room for where you are.
Okay.
I went before you. I did one action. I'll do a second and third action to squeeze into the room. And then we'll go back to the list at the top. What do the three of you decide you're going to do?
Well, I cast Spider Climb on Oliver.
Okay. I don't even know if I want to know why. Continue. Anything else? That's one action. Or is that two actions to cast?
It's 2 actions to cast.
Okay. What about the other two?
Voss, I love you, but I'm fucking stupid.
You can walk on walls, mate.
And Oliver is gonna run.
We all
He's gonna run up onto the wall, and he's gonna try and vault at her to tackle her and stop her from moving.
I will let you use acrobatics for this. Because you can actually walk on the wall, so it's not really athletics.
Since we're going as a group and I see him do that, I know what he's doing. I'm going to use my last action to fire a single magic missile into her face. To distract her just a little bit.
Sure, give me your damage, asshole. Give me your damage.
3 points.
Pop in the face for 3 points. Awesome. That's great. Howitz, 3 points.
22?
To hit me?
No, to run on the walls.
Yeah, you run. You need a 20. You run down the wall.
Okay.
Agile, spider climb. You jump off. Can you make the distance?
Yeah.
Okay. Land on top of the piano. Here. Boop. Watch.
Okay.
Ready? And back. There you go. Land on the piano. She sees you coming. And as a reaction, I'm going to pop a shot at you. 20?
No.
Okay. I rolled really poorly. I'm going to spend a hero point next time that happens because I have hero points.
And I believe it's athletics for a trip. or grapple.
Oh, like slide across and kick her over.
Yeah.
Yep. It's versus their fort DC, correct? Or reflex DC.
Depends. Are you trying to do tripper?
Yep.
Trying to get her on her face. Yeah.
Gonna be like, Evanston, go, mate, go.
Reflex DC.
Reflex DC it is. Let's see if I could do this.
If we were in Merrifield, these Earthguard would be way better.
24.
We spent so much on them, dude.
They're badasses. I think they're like level 4 now.
24.
24 to hit me? So you come in, slide against their DC. It's 10 plus a reflex save. You hit it on the money. Because I didn't get to go first. So you slide, kick her down prone, and she drags the gun in her hand with her. She falls backwards on the ground. Do you have any actions left?
Nope. There's
Now-
a double move, and then side kick.
Everybody who's at the other side, Everston, you would have to move up to shoot her because she's definitely behind the piano, fully.
I appreciate you providing such a nice large weapon for me right there on the screen.
Hey!
Is there a thing on that?
100% did
He's
not
like,
contemplate that as a possibility.
I was inspired by Midnight. I'm just gonna flip a piano on her.
Is there anything on the
So, as my
soundbar of a
hasted
piano
action-
hitting the ground?
I'm so fucked.
Oh my god.
I'm so fucked. I did not. I really, for those watching who just joined us, he has the ability to use anything as a weapon, and I'm about to get ruined because of it.
By a piano.
So, Oliver, you slide off. The piano lifts.
Yeah.
Are you going to pound her with
Yeah,
it?
so my
Fuckyes.com.
yeah. So my hasted actions to move over. My next action, the first of my 3 remaining, I pick up the piano, and then the next one is going to be an improvised pummel, which is a +1 to hit and an extra die of damage.
And you're using, I'm assuming, using an Everston Everready Arsenal?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, let's look at Everready. Large, I'm assuming?
I'm so happy right now. God damn it.
Dude, these
Never in all
buttons.
my years of gaming would I ever think someone would be pummeled with a baby grand piano.
Well, this is obviously your first game in Ethauntia, because
That's fantastic.
All right, let me open this up here. I think you get Everready Arsenal Large, improvised weapon dealing +1 die of damage. Does your ability to use anything as a weapon also do bonus damage, or does it just allow you to use them as a weapon with no penalty?
No, the basic dedication to weapon improviser eliminates the penalty to attack, and this 4th level feat that I have called improvised pummel gives me a +1 to hit and an extra die of damage on top of what I'm doing.
Raven
I guess we're doing
played
3 dice.
Raven played a unique arsenal if you would like it to do elemental damage.
Sure. I mean, when in Rome, when in New Bolivar,
because it's a piano,
use
does
their,
it do sonic damage?
Can you give me a d6, please?
He's got to roll.
D6?
That's it. That's it.
1.
A 1 is fire damage.
Might set her little helpers on fire.
1 is fire damage.
How many? What's the die?
For large objects, D10.
D10. So we're doing 3d10. I'm sorry. My roll to hit was a 31.
Oh God!
While she's on the
didn't
ground.
crit me. Yeah, I'm on the ground. Puts me at a 21. You crit me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6d10.
No, 3.
because
you max the first one.
the crit is an extra die. Yeah. The crit is an extra die. So, and my thing is adding a die, and the weapon itself, I think, adds a die. So I'm rolling 5d10.
But it's a crit, so it's 50.
No. That's counting as a crit. It's 5d10.
Oh,
Because it does 2 dice normally, and so
20,
that's doubled. But my
20 plus
bonus is just
3d10.
an extra die, right? Or is that all? Oh, that's all doubled, isn't it? Everything's
all
It all
doubled.
doubles.
And
Yeah.
PF2.
So the
I love
first,
Pathfinder
the
Second
first
Edition.
the first two dice are maxed. The weapon die is max damage. So whatever
Right,
your base
right.
weapon
So that's
die
20.
is maxed. Yes. I'm gonna get fucking destroyed here.
And then you're rolling like 8d10s.
Jesus Christ.
It's a steam-powered piano. Love it.
Does it make a choo-choo noise? When
It's
you
an organ.
It's an organ.
Okay, so normally it would do.
No, it's not an organ.
Damn it.
I gotta roll 2 more.
Every time he's smashing, it's just a different riff of da-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Sorry, ma'am. I need to tune this piano with your face.
Let me tune you out.
49 damage.
I mean, I am still alive, but fuck me.
It's like you just got hit by a piano.
She's down, and she sees Oliver, and she like goes to raise the pistol to fire, and like fan fired at him. The piano lifts. There's a shadow. You look on her face of like, what in the fuck? Or she just sees Everston, and then doesn't see Everston. Sees Everston, doesn't see Everston. And
Dude.
Have another attack.
when you're
Another
doing
attack.
that, all of the booze that was on top of the piano has fallen on her. As the gunfire goes off and it ignites, which is where your fire damage is coming from, as you're just beating her with the piano.
Wait, so yeah, that was the first attack, right, Everson?
Yeah.
Right.
The
so
weapons. That
hasted
weapon's
I
trash
moved,
now. That weapon's trash.
I picked up the piano as my
Yeah.
second. My third is to hit, and now I don't have an improvised weapon in hand, so I'll shield bash as my final attack. This
Insult
is
to
at
injury.
minus.
Why not?
Get lit, boys.
Why not? Why not? Jesus.
Everston coming in with the people's elbow. Oh shit, it's a shield. Bam. The blue demon would be proud.
Natural
Are you
20!
kidding me?
Shit, you not.
I've been building up using this
Oh,
character
I
for
love
a
this.
long time.
Oh,
What am I doing, a D8?
shit.
Fuck me.
2d8. So
I've
go
been in
to
it-
48 plus 8.
Max
I've been in
max
Eric's
weapon
shoes
damage
so
first
much.
time. And
Right,
you
so
roll the
2d8 comes
Max
to
the 2.
16.
I have a Terry to kill people.
33 damage from the shield bash.
Oh!
Did you say
Todd, I would-
47 first time?
I'm gonna have to
49.
ask you:
49. It's 82.
are you just knocking her unconscious, or are you killing her?
I've learned my lesson. I don't kill if Nora wants to question somebody, and I'm assuming she wants to question everybody.
So when that piano came back that
So
second
I'll
time,
just
Yeah. Bruv, I can ask her anything we want now. Just fucking offer. Nora's not
your
here.
choice.
Clang.
Nora didn't. Nora
No.
didn't mention that she wanted her alive.
Yeah, no, she did
She
not
is
say
gov.
that actually.
Oh,
So she had to stop her from her murders. For those who just tuned in,
She-
the woman they're killing right now for 11 episodes, 7 episodes, has been murdering people. We don't know why. We know they're all kind of the same people. And I was hoping this would be a good fight using the summoner class, but yet again, my players decided, fuck it, we're just going to go all in.
I mean, it's really up to
no, I'm not gonna.
like the only thing Nora.
I'm not gonna kill her. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna kill her. This is too important to find out like why she's doing everything. So I'm just gonna smash her with that shield real hard to knock her out.
So she gets hit by the piano as it like falls aside, and she's like wrecked. There's like pieces of wood stuck in her, and there's that cracks forming in like her armor is all dented. Her robe, her overcoat's torn. Her face is busted in. Her eye socket shot. She looks up and she like goes to fan fire. The first bullet ricochets off the shield and just fucking smash her in the face with it, and knock her out. You beat me by 2 hit points. Whew. And now we go back to Nora and the Eidolon. As it comes into the room, the hands go up and they grow those huge talons, and it goes to grab onto you, and you see wood just explode off of it. And then it catches on fire. And then it goes
Yeah, boy!
boom, and its head hits the wall, and it falls to the ground, and it turns into like a husk of itself because they share fucking hit points. I guess we're done tonight.
I feel like Nora doesn't have to roll for this because she kind of saw how they worked back in
Yeah.
Soul Out There. So she's like, "Oh, I think that's enough." Cool. I step over him. I step over, and I go to check on the investigator again. Is he dead, or did I get him
He's
up?
toast. His head's the wrong way. His arm's the wrong way. Actually, I take that back. I threw him against the wall. He is at dying 1. He has a -1. Technically, I would have 1 roll to stabilize. I did not stabilize. I'm at dying 3 from the damage. You would have a chance to stabilize him right now.
I'm gonna stabilize him.
Fuck that.
I was to say, if he was dead, does he like sword canes?
Yeah, right. Hey, man, you want to travel with me?
Nora walks up and is like, "Don't
We're
worry,
all
I can
gonna
save you."
have
Just slits his
talking
throat. I'm the
weaponry.
serial killer now.
Don't tempt her. She's done that.
There's already been some attempts made with Nora.
I tried.
I've been staying strong for Nora to not go down that path.
I tried.
All I hear is,
Damn it.
I literally just have the mental image of Everston going Hulk on the summoner with that gif where you're just smashing the shit out of it.
I got 32 medicine.
Fucking
puny assassin.
Yeah.
So
Shooty serial killer.
as you like see the vines growing on him, he dies. The vine part's still intact. You cut him away. You stabilize him. He is fucked. He is gonna need magical healing, but you stabilize him. There are clerics in the area.
I have 2 potions of lesser healing.
You could use a potion to get him breathing, but he is wrecked.
Well, I can at least do that and then try and get him to a cleric for
So
assistance.
his head slowly like turns back in place with popping. As you give him the potion, he's like, I didn't see that coming. What happened? And there's just 2 huge wooden feet in the doorway.
I believe the rest of the group has taken control of its master. I saw that you were about to die, so
There's more.
Doesn't the Eidolon fade away?
It does. It turns into
Or does it
remnants of what it was. So there's just like wood and shit there, and then the wood disappears.
damn.
That's cool.
So I'm like, as far as I know, that's the only one that she has. We need to get you to a healer, sir. I've done all I can.
Yeah, great. He's like, yeah, healer. Healer, good. I definitely need a healer.
Okay,
And he's
to be
just
fair,
Healer, good.
Fucking behind
Healer, good.
I brought him back from death. I saved his life twice.
Yeah. He's like, oh, feel good. So the rest of you down by the grand smashed piano, she's on the ground unconscious. She's breathing. She's a tiefling, which are very rare, actually, in Ethauntia. She is beaten, battered, unconscious. Her hand that was holding the pistol, her fingers are so mangled, you have to, like, straighten them to pull the pistol off of her hand.
I'll take that.
She'll never play piano again.
She has 2 of them. She has 2 pistols.
I'll take them both.
The Earth Guard come out. They walk up and look down at her, and the Earth Guard like grabs manacles. They flip her over and manacle, and like her hands are so beaten and broken, they just have to tie her up. Her arms like bent and snapped here. Like it's not normal.
Everston, if you ever decide for Korean professional fighting or using instruments, please
Go
let
with the
your
name
professional
Piano Man.
name- Maestro. It is obviously Maestro.
I mean, I'll go under like Piano Man myself, but that's fine. Yeah, Maestro's good. Yeah, it's more classy.
I'm so
Maestro and the
disappointed.
Blue Demon.
So disappointed in how it's failed so hard for me. I was even trying to divide the party, have a good combat. Nope. Haste, murder.
No villain put on paper and pencil survives the party.
I
Round.
only wrote down level, hit points, and saves in AC.
It's your own fault then. You
I let her
wrote it on
attack. I did
paper.
her attack. No, I always have to write that much out. So I think there is where the camera will come in as Nora is making her way back, obviously in silent with music playing. Here, actually, let's get the right music. I'll do a voiceover for this one. We'll narrate this. Hold on, not the tabard.
Gross.
Orphan Maker? Is that the right song for this?
I mean, if she had kids, well, technically she's still alive.
Let's find a good
so,
one. I'm looking.
Haste.
Yeah,
One round. Done.
Here we go. So, as the camera pans out, follows Nora back down, she points to the cleric, the Earth Guard, signaling that the man in the back is injured. One of them goes running off. As Nora makes her way over to a wrapped and tied Howitz. The Earth Guard captain looks to you, kind of raises his hands. The camera would cut around to people who are hiding in the music room. She killed 2 of them. And they are walking up to Everston, like thanking him and like shaking his hand for saving him. The guy who plays the piano, who was there, who was behind cover, comes out crying over top of his piano that's crushed into pieces.
Priorities.
She would look up at the cameras, looking at basically from the point of view of Nora looking down at her, looks and just smiles at like the beaten, cracked face and busted horn. She mouths something that we can't hear. The camera would cut to a jail cell and Nora standing outside of it with this woman in the jail cell, signing paperwork to transfer her to Merrifield. There's a signature from the sergeant, signature for Nora, taking custody of her to transfer her to Merrifield to face for the crimes, because the majority of the murders have happened there. Next to her is a man with a cane, his arm battered, scarred, beaten up, the original representative for Midnight. As the Whisper is getting loaded up, the side of it is all re-armored. It's got a ram prow on the hull now. The crew starts showing up one at a time. The dock has been repaired over the 2 weeks you've been here, at least in pretty good state. There's no booze. There's no issues. They have covered the crash of the Whisper into New Bolivar well. They made it look like you guys were heroes, that what you were doing was something important. But no one actually knows what the crew of the Whisper was really doing.
It's classified.
In the captain's quarters, we'll cut with Oliver sitting there, his mother there as well, and next to Oliver in another chair is the Lady of the Tides. Not in physical form, but in like a spiritual form, like specter. Ghostly shadows. Your mother doesn't seem to be talking to her, but Oliver and his mother are having a conversation. But every so often, Oliver, your eyes trail over to the woman in the room that's not normally there. She doesn't speak at all, and she does go away. And then you'll look in a mirror, and you'll see her with a hand on your shoulder. You feel like she's there, but you can't talk to her. Just that one moment fighting Midnight, did you hear anything? As the camera slowly pans down the ship to the lower decks, the twins are both back on the boat. They're a little beat up. They have a little bit of like a blight blackness around their hands or around their face in spots. But they are patched up and they're putting ointment on each other on their wounded blight spots. As Penelope and Petunia are now back with the crew.
Yes.
I
Nice.
rolled saves for them. One rolled a 19. The other rolled a 20 to not die. They come up and the camera follows them as they make their way back up to the top deck with Everston as they are fixing the sails and getting ready for the Whisper to take off. Jin shows up in the room. The lady, as Oliver turns over, disappears. And Jin says, "We need you back in Merrifield. We're under attack." And that's where we're going to cut for the evening. So, episode 12, we are going to do our first cinematic combat. And it's not going to happen on this show. It's going to happen on our Merrifield show on Friday. where everyone who shows up to the show's job is to help get ready to protect Merrifield from the oncoming assault. The better you do, the more that is left when the crew of the Whisper gets back home.
Fuck.
The battle will be done by the time you show up there. There'll be remnants, or maybe not. Maybe they'll do really well. You guys have so many fucking airships.
We have a warship, like an actual warship.
You do. You do. I can tell you that because of all those airships, there's a chance the Merrifield is just going to trounce what's coming out. This was supposed to happen a few episodes ago, and it
Don't put that pressure on us.
It didn't. I'm going to. No one shows up. I'm wrecking Merrifield. I can't wait. So it's there. It is ready to go. I have some really simple rules we're going to do on stream together to make decisions with how we want to spend our money, build defenses, what we want to do. All the stuff we've done up until this point makes a huge difference. Having the Ambassador there, having all the true faith people who are there, having the Hounds, the really good Earth Guard, all of the Air Marshals, the tower has been upgraded. The only thing that's missing is the Whisper. And you're going to be dealing with some combat on the way back in episode 12. Right after that happens, we're going to have, I think I'm going to do 3 months of downtime as daylight lanterns are being put up, as the Ambassador has convinced that Merrifield is now a town and that they are going to need the assistance of the True Faith. So, that is what we're going to end for the night, everybody. I will see everybody at Merrifield on Friday. Be ready to bring your A game. If the cast wants to show up to help out, you are more than welcome to on Friday. Make decisions, plot. If you can't make it, just give me some ideas of how you want to defend the town, and I'll put those into order for everybody. I already know Everston's building something, but I'm wondering if what Everston wants to build might change a little bit. Maybe it'll upgrade some of the autonomous in the city. That's it from us tonight, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. It was a great episode 11, even though you fucked up my plans royally today. And we are now level 6.
I'm allowed. I'm allowed some bad decisions every once in a while, guys.
Why is all of Kelly's bad decisions give us really good shit, and all the bad decisions I make just fuck everything up?
I mean, it's Kelly.
Here's the difference. She ties up her loose ends. You just make more loose ends.
Yeah.
If you watch the last town hall, you'll know Eric. If you watch the last town hall, you'll know Eric opened up with saying that Nora was his favorite character. Fuck the other three.
That's not what I said.
That's why.
I said it during the side quest. It wasn't the town hall.
Was it the side quest?
Yes.
Okay, I stand corrected, even though you still
I said
admit being a dick.
my favorite character on the show. I'm allowed to have a favorite character. Look, Blue Demon's not here, so I have to pick somebody. Although, I don't know, the piano wallop tonight, it's a real close to first place. I didn't even think about it.
Fighter's gonna fight.
I just thought it was perfect. Fuck it. Anyway, we will see you all on Friday. Thank you for showing up. Tell your friends about the show. We have a ton of new people who are here. Thank you for all of the raids tonight. You guys are awesome. We have a bunch of new follows tonight as well. Man, guys, this has been hell of a run for our first 11 episodes.
Yeah, Pox, thanks for the raid. Caitlin, thanks for the raid. That's awesome.
Yes, thank you very much. And for all the new follows, thank you.
You're all amazing.
If you subscribe, we give out a free loot pack for our stream loots. I will be doing that coming up on Thursday for a Friday show for everyone who is a subscriber with Twitch or Twitch Prime. And that's just kind of my thank you for, hey, thanks for helping support what we're doing. If you haven't got your Norse Foundry dice, use the code Ethauntia that just passed by in the stream. You get 15% off. Most of the music tonight was also from Norse Foundry, DMCA free. And I think that's it, man. This was a good one. I'm exhausted, and I need something to drink, because fuck you guys. Till next time.
Till next time, everyone.
much.